Yeah, but it was working there.
Okay, just to be sure. Alright, let's see if this goes through on Twitch.
Right.
I'm recording and shit, but now, is there a delay? Oh, I do hear myself on Twitch.
Now
Okay.
you're offline.
Wait,
Now you're offline.
Oh, it's loading though.
Nope.
Okay, I hear voices.
I'm probably gonna mute myself on Twitch, by the way, or mute the Twitch itself, because I'm gonna get confused between Skype
No,
and...
mute.
Oh, I do hear myself on
Mute
Twitch.
Twitch, but don't mute yourself on Twitch, because after that, when people watch Twitch, they're gonna miss a part. Okay,
Oh, really? Is that how it works? Okay, so I'm gonna have to mute Skype. Okay, so I'm gonna be in a slight delay, by the way, or mute Twitch itself, because...
Alright, I can hear you on the Twitch. On Twitch as well. Mute.
Oh, I do hear myself on Twitch.
Mute Twitch, but don't mute yourself on Twitch. Because after that, when people watch Twitch, they're gonna miss a part and the delay between the two. Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to mute Skype. Okay, so I'm gonna be in a slight delay, by the way, or mute Twitch itself, because...
Alright, I can hear you on the Twitch. On Twitch as well. Mute.
Oh, I do hear myself on
Mute
Twitch.
Twitch, but don't mute yourself on Twitch.
I hear less voice in both Skype and Twitch call, and I'm so fucking confused.
Trying to set
Just mute Twitch on just mute the Twitch video, but don't mute yourself.
Okay, so when I mute it, it's not gonna...
Like if you press on the mute on the volume button on the video, it's gonna be alright. Just don't mute yourself in the interface.
Okay.
Just mute,
Okay.
there, so.
Cool. We're set then. All right, we are 100% going. Lincoln.
Wait,
to
so
the...
do we use the roll 20 or?
Yes.
This is just for recording purposes.
Also, I'm gonna watch from the Twitch instead of being in the conversation, so I don't just blurt out shit, because I tend to do that.
Okay.
Because I'm too much of a dick to shut up, so...
Right. Wait, turn order. Okay.
I'm just gonna wait to see if I can still hear you and shit, and then once it gets going, well...
Can you, when everything catches up on Twitch, can you message me on Skype just to tell me that you can't hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna mute now, and yeah.
Okay.
See you on the flip side.
Woo!
Alright. So, hey, no worries. It's the first session. It's common. Alright, so you guys are the new cell of the Guardians here in the Miami sector. For your first mission, you were requested by a rather concerned citizen to check out some rather odd going-ons in the local Everglades. You were transported by a fan boat out here, and you were just kind of stranded here in the middle of nowhere. Now it's up to you guys to investigate and see if you can delve deeper into what exactly is going on out here, and if it needs to be stopped, well, go for it and stop it. What exactly do you guys want to do?
Are we not doing like an intro session on how they became Guardians in the first place?
Yeah.
I don't do intro sessions.
Oh, we might need to integrate that in like character histories and the like then.
That's the whole reason I asked you guys for backstories.
It's funny. My backstory covers like everything but that.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to hold back on. That's what we're told by the group.
Yeah.
Also, wearing headphones, so I have no idea how loud I am right now. So.
That's the whole reason why you guys are not cards at all. Is this is basically the trial session, so you guys will make it in here. It's the whole reason I haven't given you a suite yet.
But like, we've been contacted recently or something?
Someone just kind of like picked us up and threw us in a boat.
They just, well, basically in a nutshell, you guys are walking around, black van comes out, opens door, you get hauled in, boom, there's your initiation.
So
I know
The Guardians are basically a mafia. They're not a military organization. They're not even a company. They are a full-blown mafia.
So they basically kidnapped us.
Yeah, you guys are basically taken because of it. They thought you guys had the abilities and skills to make it in the organization.
I imagine. All right. Let's
Whatever made them think that?
Each character has been profiled based off some of their experiences. For example, Lafayette would be known in his college setting for some of the experiences we have, and perhaps some previous backstory delved into. They don't know why they have been brought here. However, there's been extensive profiling done on them by the Guardians, and I'm going to say it by my character I'm going to play for the space here. And they have since been grabbed by this Black Hand, taken, and now they're suddenly thrown into this as a trial. Does that sound good?
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
They don't know what's going on. They're probably going to be pretty disoriented. Probably a little freaked out, to be honest. Like, is this immediately, like, they're just thrown here? Or what?
Excuse me, can you talk like a little more slowly, please?
Oh, I apologize. I get very excitable when I talk.
Yes, you do.
Eddie, do you want them to be immediately thrown into this after they've been basically grabbed and thrown in, or have they had a day, or what?
They've basically just been a slight clue, and they're just, this is full-on initiation.
Okay.
It's make or break, basically. By break meaning dead, or make it is, if you make it, then that means you are capable of handling anything.
Okay.
According to the Guardians, anyways, not to me.
The Guardians have forcefully made you to go through this trial and say, hey, this is make or break. You need to live, and if you don't, you're gonna die, and sucks to be you. So this is, like, against your will. Just know that. But now you're here, and you have to figure it out. Hunger Games style. Do we have any questions?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, all of you are just, you don't even know each other probably. Like, who the fuck are you? So,
I would doubt if you guys know each other.
yeah.
There's even a crazy raccoon girl here.
Yeah.
You've basically just been told to rely on each other's skills and try to gather some form of teamwork out.
That's
All
it.
they want you to do is there's something going on in this swamp. They want you to investigate, see what's going on. After that, if you survive, then you'll be picked up and formally initiated. If not, well, the alligators will have some extra food.
Great.
Yeah. So, what are your characters doing right now? They've just been thrown here randomly from whatever they were doing previously, like, say, doing schoolwork or at work or something of the sort.
It's entirely up to you guys. Do you want to break down and cry? Do you want to at least take a look around, see where exactly you guys got dropped off?
Make a willpower roll
Well-
or resist crying. No.
Probably use investigate.
Alrighty. You're gonna need to roll intelligence and investigation. If you have any specialties, you can extra die.
You might want to
Okay, let me
explain
just,
to them the roll process.
let me just figure
Basically,
out
what
how
it is you got your attribute stats and you have your actual skills. Investigation is a skill which runs off of the mental attribute, which means that since there's nothing fancy going on, you would use the intelligence instead of the wits. So you do an intelligence roll plus your investigation, and if you have a specialty written into the investigation, the little line next to it, that's called a specialty. Basically, you would just roll an extra dice because of that if it applies to what you're trying to do.
Now,
Okay.
in order to actually roll dice, you do /R, as I'm going to show here, with a space.
Or
and
you
then-
could just do it the easy way and use the dice roller.
Oh, is there a dice roller?
Yeah, there's a dice roller. On the left-hand side,
Yeah,
you
I
see all
found
these
it already.
icons. There's this weird polygon. You can type it
And
into
there's
that
a ruler
instead.
here.
You have to use D10 for skills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything here is a D10.
Okay.
Ooh.
And input how many? 9, 10. I'm digging around myself. But... Alright, there we go. Anything 8, 9, and 10s are all successes. 10s are rerolls. 1s are not considered botches. Just 8, 9s, and 10s, count your successes. That is the whole basis.
Okay, how many dice do you have to use?
Depending...
As many as you have.
Yep, you add the stats...
If you have like 4 intelligence and 3 investigation, that's 7 dice you use.
Okay, I'll just use. I have to use 4 then. Roll 4, and then any special attributes? No, okay, that's.
Now, good luck in surviving, guys.
Okay, I have 2
Okay.
successes.
Yes, you do.
Mhm.
Basically, successes are 8 and up. If you get a 10, that's a success and a reroll, which means you get to roll that dice again.
Okay, roll again.
You
Okay,
got
good.
2 successes. What were you trying to investigate?
The surroundings.
Okay, from the surroundings, you can judge that you're actually thrown in relatively deep into the Everglades. It looks like there's a water channel to the east of you, and although it does look somewhat man-made, it looks like it hasn't been used in a few years with all the reeds growing in it.
Okay.
Well, before we get started, who the fuck are you guys?
Oh, Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Lafayette. And who would you guys be?
Hello, I'm Chandelle. I'm not sure. What are we doing here again?
Then Hadley's just walking around poking at a rock or something. Not really paying attention.
I'm Gerard, but I suppose we're sent here to investigate something.
They have been very unclear about what exactly we are investigating.
All you guys know is that you've literally just been picked up off the streets, thrown in here, vaguely explain it. You have to go out and explain something. Probably told, yeah, supernaturals exist, but you don't even know whether to believe that or not. And there's something out here that you have to find that could kill you. That is all you know. All of you know this and have been told this.
Okay.
Well, hopefully if we just start looking around, we'll find it.
Yeah,
Whatever we're looking for.
What's going to happen when you find it?
That would be very unwise to just walk around in the middle of a swamp. If we
Which is
don't know
exactly
where
what
exactly we
Hadley's
are.
doing just now.
I don't think they would put us in any risk of anything really dangerous, would they?
Considering they kidnapped us off the streets, I am very unsure of what they're capable of.
Oh, right. I'm still going to look around. So, can I move or something?
Yes, you can move. Remember, it depends on your move speed. Each
Okay.
square is 5 feet.
Would you guys like to
Also-
make perception rolls?
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to.
Yeah, sorry.
You could also make perceptions as well.
What exactly would be a perception roll?
Could I make a perception roll?
All of you can.
All of you
Okay.
can. All of you can.
Okay.
What dice?
Hang on, let me pop this up real quick.
Mhm.
Perception rolls are basically going to be your... Where is it? Fuck. It's been a while since I GM'd. I'm sorry, guys.
No problem.
Can I move and make a perception roll in the same turn, or is that...
Yeah, you can do anything outside of combat.
Alright.
In combat, it gets a bit more restrictive, but yeah, you can do anything outside of combat. If I remember, it was, I want to say it was wits and composure. No. It was wits and something, I'm sorry. Shit. Let's just make it wits and composure for now. And once I figure it out, we can change it up from then.
Alright, so does that mean
Minus
Since-
2.
they're D10s, right?
Yes.
So there isn't any...
I got 1 success.
Oops, sorry, messed that up.
Alright, Chandelle, you're basically looking around, but you don't really see anything too promising. All you see is just the trail that the boat that dropped you off left behind as it kept going towards the northeast, and if it lets me fucking do a ruler, in this direction. As far as
Okay.
everywhere else, it looks like it hasn't been tread on in years.
I did my rolls, I don't know. What would
How many
be
percent do you
the...
get?
Alright, Gerard, you also got 1 success, so you basically see the same thing that Chandelle did.
Alright.
Oh, just do perception roll then. No, that's 40. No, that's... Oh, God. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, so can I move like freely around? Oh,
Yeah, for now you can move freely.
okay.
Wait.
So,
Do you guys see anything odd around?
well,
It's,
I can
it's
see
not-
if we should find the guy who dropped us. I think they could tell us more about what we're supposed to find if they haven't left already.
I got
Alright, so you-
I got
so
a
you
10,
start
so I
with-
have to... So I have to do a reroll?
Yes,
as well?
you just re-roll 1 dice because you got
Okay.
1 10. If you got like 3 10s, you would re-roll 3 dice.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that doesn't
goddammit.
count for anything. It's okay.
Okay.
2 successes.
I have 2 successes.
You probably don't notice much else besides you're able to identify the direction by which you came from, and that the main way you can go is either where you were dropped off, or forward, where you can't see too far because of the clumps of weeds. It's all terribly tall. It's probably like up to your waist and your shoulders in places. And swamp.
May I look at the sky to see if I can tell the cardinal directions?
Yes. That's going to be a survival roll. So I want you to roll intelligence and survival. Okay, you have no bloody clue where it is you guys are located right now.
So I'm just gonna sort of point off in a direction and tell them that I'm gonna look off and over there.
Wait, can we cross water?
You can try swimming, yes.
What's out in the Everglades, little guys? What's in the Everglades? Remember that.
There.
If you want to try swimming, that's going to be survival and strength.
Can I give a shot for the cardinal direction thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, let me see. That was survival and what else?
Survival and intelligence.
Okay. I got 2 in survival and 1 in intelligence. How many were rolling? So I'm kind of new to the whole dice rolling deal.
Yeah, if you got like 5, then that means you roll 5 dice.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So, is this little area of the map just what we can see at this point?
Just what you can see at this point.
If they try to go farther, we should probably open up pieces of the map, because that's what they've been trying to do.
Yeah.
Lafayette and what is the other character at the top? I'm horrible with names still.
You can
Chandelle?
call me Candle since.
Chandelle. Okay. Lafayette and Chandelle are trying to currently go up in the map, but you can't because the map is revealed. Is there anything up that way? What do they see?
Hang on, let me reveal it.
Okay.
And Gerard's heading down.
Yes.
Downwards.
Okay, it's water as well. Great. More water. There isn't any other way to cross besides swimming.
Unless you want to go down. It's up to you.
Alright, actually, now that you just moved it, hang on. Redhead, what's her face again?
Hadley?
Hadley, okay. I need you to roll a perception real quick.
Perception. Where is that?
What's a composure?
What's
Yeah.
composure? Okay.
Ready, what you get? Nice, you got 2, 1 reroll.
Okay.
Oh, you only re-roll 1 dice, not 5 dice.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
You're fine.
The 10s are the only rerolls.
It's fine.
Okay. So do a roll?
Yep.
Just roll 1 dice.
There you
Okay,
go.
that's good, because you wasted 2 successes up there.
Yes, sorry.
Alrighty, so you got 2 successes. That's enough for you to actually hear. There's a chopper in the area. Sounds like it's directly to the east of you.
Okay. I guess she looks up in that general direction. Not really
Alrighty,
being
as you-
social.
As you look up in that general direction, you actually see the chopper land, and it looks like it drops something off, and then it begins to immediately just fly away again.
Oops.
Well, there it goes.
Oh, there goes our way home, I think.
What did you say?
But there goes our way home. Helicopter, gone. Zoom, not here anymore.
Ooh.
I think we need to check what it dropped off, but we will need to cross the river for that.
I got rain boots. And then goes and does the thing. Swimming attempt.
That's survival and strength.
That's strength, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Would all of you like to cross the river then to the supplies?
If you want to try to cross river, roll a swim check first, just to see what goes on.
Gerard's
And we'll
probably
go
going to return over to this area because of the commotion.
Right.
What check are we rolling?
So that's strength and survival?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, I was feeling I might drown.
Yeah, I don't trust this, honestly.
Alright, you got
That's-
one reroll.
You know, with everyone doing it like drugs, how couldn't I?
Alright, as you begin to hop into the water, please do so now.
Splash. Very splash.
Okay, you begin to feel a current pulling you away, but it's a slow current, and since you got 2 successes, you actually managed to get across.
Sweet.
Roll that for you,
I got
and while you're
one
on the other side,
success.
I also... It kind of pulls you away as well. Instead of just going directly across, I'm going to need you to go 2 spaces away from where you were trying to go.
Up or down?
Up.
Like about
Yeah.
here-ish?
No, not you, Chandelle.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You did it just fine.
And then I guess
Sweet.
did you guys find something?
Well, I got pulled by the current, but what about you, red-haired girl?
There's apparently a thing in this general direction. I guess perception check?
Yes.
Might as well see for myself. And,
Wait, is that a crocodile?
Oh,
Is that a
God.
crocodile?
Should I do perception check to see?
Gerard
that?
is attempting
Alright.
to cross too. So
Alright, Gerard, you managed to cross just fine, and you cross exactly where you're at, which
So-
I now need you to roll a stealth check to make sure this croc didn't see you crossing the water.
oh gosh. What would stealth be exactly? Just stealth? or-
That would be dexterity and stealth.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have... I have 1 stealth, so I have... Alright. No. Let's see. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, the croc did not see you. Although it is attracted to this area now because of all the commotion.
Are we aware that it's actually there?
Only Gerard is. He's the only one that's close enough to see it.
Lovely.
Okay. I'm going to, motion to the redheaded girl and then motion over to the crocodile.
I'm gonna just walk not in this general direction. Nope, nope, on out of there.
Alrighty. As for I don't know your name, and Emma, what are you guys
So
gonna do?
Emma's not playing.
Oh, Emma's not playing. Okay, then let me.
Yeah.
That would be
Delete.
Lafayette, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's me.
thank you.
Oops. Okay, I'll try swimming over. No.
Well, as Lafayette grows closer, Gerard's going to try and motion to kind of get them to stay where they are for now.
because there's a croc.
Ready?
Big ol' fucker.
Alright, Lafayette, since you're basically in the area of the croc, when you try to swim across, I'm also going to need you to roll a stealth check first.
That's dexterity and stealth, right?
Dexterity and stealth.
Okay, strength and survival and dexterity and strength. Okay. Wait, how many? Oh god, I'm gonna drown actually. I'm so nervous when I'm swimming.
Both.
Oh, I got. Oh god, I got a success.
Roll again if you want.
Oh god, damn it.
Okay, so as you begin, that was your survival
Yeah.
for the swimming. All right, well that's only one success. So as you begin to swim, you also begin to get dragged by the current about 2 spaces above where you were going, which leads you directly into the crocodile. Which means I need you to roll your initiative.
Okay. Roll initiative is D8, right? Wasn't it?
It's gonna be you should have already calculated this on your character sheet.
Oh, it's 7.
So it's gonna be a 1d10 plus that 7.
Okay.
Okay, so 13.
13.
7. All right. Alrighty, let me hit this in real quick.
Sighing, Gerard will probably try and cross back over to help.
Oh, you little hero. That's adorable.
Well, Lafayette gets to go first, so
Yeah, I'm just...
if Gerard also wants to get into this, he's gonna have to roll his initiative as well.
Alright, do I have to cross the water again, or is it...
No, basically, Lafayette, I need you to be in the water, so I'm just gonna move you right there.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Alright. So
And-
where's...
You
Can
will
I see
have to go
what's the
in the water first.
commotion from here?
For
How far away are you? You're about 25 feet away. No, you hear the commotion, but you don't know exactly what's going on.
I'm going to check that.
is initiative just a D10 plus the initiative
Plus
mod?
the initiative mod, yes.
All right, so
Oh, shizzle.
okay.
Lafayette's basically having a heart attack currently.
Poor guy's probably not even been ever this close to a crocodile.
No, he never did.
Okay.
The crocodile's a big, scaly thing. Frankly, it's probably one of the biggest you've seen in a while. This isn't some zoo croc. This is something that's been out eating stuff for quite a bit. It eyes you as you're this close, and it's fucking hungry. It's not happy with it. You're in its area. Maybe it's not hungry. You suspect it's not happy with you, though. It doesn't like you being in its area, and it's clearly territorial.
Although luckily for you, both you and Gerard are able to go before it. So Lafayette, what exactly are you going to do beforehand?
Because I have no weapons and stuff. Oh god. Try to
Neither
escape.
do I.
Trying to escape.
Okay, I need you to roll a swim check.
Roll what?
Strength and survival. Strength and survival. Roll another swim.
Oh, that's great.
Can Gerard assist Lafayette at all?
No, not in this game.
Why is my delete button not working? Oh god. Backspace is not working anymore.
Yeah, it's not working for me either, which is odd.
Okay. I'm gonna die. Oh god, I got one success at least.
Alright, you managed to continue swimming to the north towards Gerard. You do manage to see him swimming towards you, so instinct tells you swim towards the nearest person trying to help you. So move yourself over. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, as for you, Gerard, it's now your turn. Do you want to try and help her swim out, or you try to... Okay.
There's no reason to go fighting across a croc with my bare fist yet.
Alrighty, what are you going to try to do? Are you just going to try to pull her out?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I need you to roll a swim check first, so strength and survival again, and then I need you to roll a single strength check.
Alright. That would be the swim check there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
not good.
You can always put a willpower, by the way, guys, for 2 dice. Remember that.
No, the strong swimmer.
Oh, yeah,
is
right.
kind of
I
staying
think I
behind
will.
Watching.
I think I will because
Alright, so as you latch onto her and you begin trying to swim, you were not expecting her to weigh as much as she did. So she basically begins to drag you underwater.
Lafayette's no, by the way.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
hard to
no.
tell. Maybe it's hard to tell.
It's hard to
Very
tell.
androgynous.
Characters can't tell.
So do you want to try spending that willpower, see if you can get your head above the water again, or what are you going to do?
yeah. So that'd be 2 more D10s, right?
Yes, and make sure you tick off that willpower.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 success. That's a bit low. Let me do something real quick.
We can't get in the fight, Hadley and I, can we?
Yes, you can. You have to get close enough, and then you have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, rolled a D100 for percentile, and basically, you managed to at least get a quick breath of water as you lunge your way up, but still, Lafayette's weight is continually dragging you down to the bottom.
Alright, so a D100.
No, that was just for me to see.
Oh.
It's a percentile roll.
Ah.
Alright, Croc's turn. Alright, the Croc seeing its opportunity at the fact that it now has 2 very large, nice meals in its very nice little home. It's going to try and bite at Lafayette. So let me roll
Wait, who's
for
Raven?
it to... Raven, that's probably Leon.
Okay.
Alrighty, so let me roll for this Croc. If it lets me roll, thank you. Oh, okay. So as the Croc begins to lunge at you under the water, it opens up its gaping maw and tries to grab onto your leg, Lafayette, but it manages to miss you by just a small margin. What this means is that the Croc actually ended up swimming a little bit further upstream from its lunge, giving you guys enough time to hopefully get out of the water in time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
I'm totally in the fight right now.
All right, do you guys want to roll initiative?
Indeed, I do.
All right, roll 1d10 plus your mod.
Yep. Oh,
Alrighty, so you got 10.
lucky I have a natural 9.
Alrighty, so let me shift you down here under Lafayette. Okay, Lafayette, it's your turn. What exactly do you do? What are you feeling? What's going on with you? Croc just tried to bite your freaking leg off.
Does composure have any effect on this?
Yeah, if you want, I will gladly have you roll a composure.
Okay. 4 dice, right? No, the amount of composure you have, right?
Yeah, just roll flat composure. This is to see
Okay.
if you can keep your head together.
I
You
think
keep
I
your
do.
head together. All right. You start freaking out when you see the crocodile lunge for you, but the moment you see it's not going to get you, it kind of gives you a small amount of hope. Enough hope to hopefully start helping Gerard and not just be full on dead weight. So try rolling a swim check.
Okay.
Because as you notice, the guy that's helping you out, he's kind of underwater with you right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, 1 success.
Nice. Okay. You start pulling your own weight. Both of you are now up above the water. Satan, your turn.
Okay, first I pull out my gun. It's gun time.
He does start with a gun, actually.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Alright,
Hey,
so what do you-
nerdy girl, try to help those guys out.
Alright, fine. She's a piece of shit. Alright, I guess just go in that direction and then,
Move into it and roll initiative, yes.
initiative. So that's
Alright, in the meantime, she does that, Satan. Are you going to try to shoot, or...
Can I shoot right after pulling my gun?
For
Yeah,
this
quick
moment,
roll.
yes, you can, because the croc doesn't know you're there, so this is kind of like a surprise round.
Okay, so what do I roll?
You would roll a dexterity plus firearms, and if you have a specialty, you get an extra dice.
Okay.
I got 11 for initiative.
Dexterity plus 1. Okay. It's boom time. 8 dice.
Wow. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 1 reroll. Do the reroll.
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow, nice.
5 successes.
Alright, so you blast away at this croc, and it goes into the croc, but its thick hide actually does mitigate the damage from the bullet a little bit too well. And it immediately starts to focus on you. It does not like the fact that you caused it pain.
Well, at
Wonderful.
least
And since you're at the
I caught
water's
his
edge,
attention at least.
Crikey, that's a big one.
and since you're close to the water, it's gonna try to drag you in on its turn. All right, Gerard. He's managed to pull the attention of the croc away from you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Let's see. Well, I guess the main priority would be getting Lafayette out of the water and onto dry land.
All right,
Swim
do
check
the
then?
swim and strength check again.
Right, otherwise known as the single strength check. Wait, okay.
Oh, God.
Right there. Oh gosh, that's
Was that
Yeah,
your swim?
you need
All
my
3 of
help.
them?
sorry.
Okay.
I accidentally.
Okay, don't even bother doing the strength. Your arms are starting to give out on you. You're literally beginning to drag in the water. You start noticing that if Lafayette doesn't begin to help you a little bit more, you guys can beat some serious shit.
Wonderful.
We both
All right,
can't
as for the
swim.
croc,
I should have mentioned that although I can make a good character, my dice rolling luck,
terrible.
it's
Atrocious.
it could make a chronic gambler
Pitiful, really.
hopeful for its yeah.
It's the croc's turn right now.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking through this, and I'm also fiddling with something extra that you guys might find nice. Alrighty, so as the croc begins to look at Chandelle, I mean.
Just call me
It-
Chandelle. The same thing.
Alright, it begins to swim towards you at a breakneck speed, and it just breaches the water ahead of you and begins to lunge at you as well. And apparently there's something wrong with my formula. Okay, let's just delete that. And I got 1 success.
And a reroll.
Alright, so
Ooh.
out of the 4, you got 2 successes. It actually manages to reach close enough to you where it grabs you by the leg, it chomps down hard, and it begins to drag you on all 4s towards the water's edge.
Oh, shizzle.
So you are now croc bait.
You
Alright,
sure you want
Lafayette,
to
your
give up?
Swim check. There's nothing
Alright.
else. Oh my god.
After the swim, I also want you to do a strength as well, since you're pretty much now the one that's rescuing Gerard.
Right. One strength.
Remember, you have willpower. You can funnel.
Oh yeah.
What are you
yeah.
doing, nerdy girl?
I'll use
I'm
one.
got the help. Promise.
I'll use 1 willpower.
Okay, you get an extra 2 dice.
Okay.
Was that?
Oh god.
Oh,
I fucked you over.
Oh,
that's just awful.
You try to gather up your courage. You notice that this guy's falling into a lot of trouble, and as you begin trying to swim up, you actually realize you're swimming in the wrong direction. You're swimming down. So now you guys are actually even deeper in the water.
Oh,
gosh.
that's even possible.
fan-fucking-tastic.
It's us. Who's next?
Ready?
Snarly
Fuzz.
girl.
Oh, great. So now I gotta pick between saving the drowning people or the croc bait. Save yourself.
Just save yourself. We weren't.
Yes. Y'all fuckers. Just okay. How deep in the water are Gerard and Lafayette?
Roll a perception.
Oh, perception. Which is
Wits and composure.
Huh?
Wits and composure.
all right.
Okay, you got 1 success. To you, it looks like they're probably just like 5 feet underwater, so you're probably thinking, what the hell is wrong with these people? But you also, your attention's actually, because your perception's so rolled, you actually zone in on Chandelle instead. And you realize that you either help her not become crocodile food, or you help these 2 stop being dumb.
Oh, lovely. Alright. Well, seeing as I have absolutely no chance against a crocodile, I'm going to go ahead and just reach into the water and see if I can at least grab something and yank on them. Maybe get like
Alrighty?
firepower.
I need you to roll a strength check for that.
Strength check, that is.
Or actually, before that, do a dexterity.
Dexterity, which is. Okay.
1 second. Oh, never mind.
Alright, there's my dexterity, and strength is. And there's my strength.
Alrighty, the 2 extra dice, was that from a willpower?
That was the dexterity.
Oh, the 5 dice.
The 8 is dexterity, and the 16 is strength.
Alrighty, okie dokie. As you begin edging closer to the water's edge, you try to align yourself in a way where, it'll make it easier for you to reach in 5 feet, but then you realize that this water's a lot deeper than you thought. So you also fall into the water.
Oh, Jesus.
But because you actually got a success in the strength roll, as you're sinking down into water that you realize is not just 5 feet, you do manage to latch onto both Gerard and Lafayette, adding more weight onto them.
I'm like. So that is
What
my.
are people doing here?
Alright, Satan,
Alright.
your turn.
Try not to die.
I think I should roll. I should roll for
Where?
composure because I just got fucking grabbed by a crocodile.
Go for it. Roll
Which
for
might
composure.
be an alligator, actually.
Wait, should I move my thing down so it's on the same?
Yes, please.
Righto.
Oh, that's bad.
Okay, you completely fail your composure. You're completely flipping out. I mean, this is a new experience for you. You've never had to deal with animals of this hideous nature before, and the fact that one of them is now very happily chomping on your leg and dragging you to the water's edge, it is not a very happy sight for you. So this is basically the end of your turn. You are freaking out beyond belief.
I fucking hate America.
I swear, if we all die in this one session.
Alright, Gerard, it's your turn.
It's not the crocodile's fault, it's the river.
Alright, so should I roll composure considering that we're basically drowning at this point?
I need you to roll composure to not be surprised by the a larger amount of weight that is now on top of you. And then afterwards, I need you to roll a strength, and then afterwards a swim.
Alright, let's see.
Oh Christ.
Hey! Fuck.
Well, you got fun.
One success at least.
Okay, so you deal with it. I mean, your background in paramedic work actually, it doesn't phase you as much as having two large bodies on top of you should have. But you're still beginning to freak out just a slight bit. You don't know exactly what you're going to be doing. You do not realize there's now another person that you need to save, and this is going to be grating on you for a bit. Roll the strength check.
Alright, so... can I use some willpower on that strength check?
Go for it. I mean, if you guys blast through all your willpower this couple minutes, I'm more than happy, because that means you get no access when the real fun starts.
I don't know. I got a critical failure and a...
Critical failures, don't worry about that. Those don't count.
Don't worry about that.
So I guess 1-9 at least doesn't let me die, so I guess that's...
Alright, so with the one success you got in your strength, you managed to reach around and grab a Hadley around the waist, and I need you to roll your swim now.
What would swim be? That would be
it's strength and survival.
Right, so that's just another... I really should have put something into survival. Anything at all. And, alright.
Alrighty, was the 8 yours?
Yeah,
Okay, so you got one success. You're starting to swim up with both of them now. It's a slow glowing process, but you're actually making your way up now instead of down, like Lafayette was dragging you.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
And now we see just what happens next.
Oh God.
Oh,
No.
It seems the crocodile has a bait.
Alright. I guess the croc would be next.
Alright, the croc is its turn now. Let me roll that for it.
Well, guys, we're not dead yet.
Alrighty, as
Thank
Chandelle, as the croc opens up its maw to get a better grip on your leg and actually manage to drag you into the water, that momentary lapse in pressure on your leg actually gave you enough time to pull your leg out of its open jaws. And now the croc is just left lying there, kind of looking around like, what the hell just happened? Where'd my food go? So,
Thank you.
Jesus.
since it is now your turn, you can try crawling back onto higher ground, or you can try to kill the croc.
I think I'll just go on the land right now because I'm really freaking out in the water next to a crocodile.
Alright, guys.
Alrighty, start moving up.
Assume that would mean that now we are fucked if we don't get out of the water soon.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Thank you.
What am I rolling to get on land?
Since
ground.
you're only using your hands, I need you to roll strength.
Okay. Nice.
Very nice. Alright, you're scrambling for survival. You're freaking out. You're bolting out of that water's edge like nobody's business. Since you did get a 10, I'm going to give you 2 spaces to move away.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm trying to help you guys, but the crocodile is after me.
Alrighty, as you guys,
What's
jet
even
over there.
going on here?
As you jet over there, let me roll this real quick. If it'll let me. Sweet, finally, thank you. Alright, as you guys are walking away, Chandelle, I need you to roll a perception.
Yes. Wits and composure, right?
Wits and composure. Yes. Nice.
Two
So you got
rerolls.
2 rerolls. Okay, so 4 successes. You see some movement down to the south of where the second croc has shown up, because now you notice that there's a second croc heading towards your friends. Oh my god, what are you gonna do? And as you see that movement happening, 2, 3, 4,
Oh God.
5, 6, 7.
Oh God.
As
Oh.
you see the movement kicking in, where there was a croc, now there's a dead croc with a large combat knife sticking out of its head.
Jesus.
And you see a person come out of the reeds.
What?
Alright. So as for Lafayette, it is now your turn.
I need to do a composure check, right? Because of,
Yes.
okay.
The second croc.
Roll. 1 success.
Alright, you stay composed. You realize you guys really need to get out of this water. You don't have that much time left for air. And you know, Gerard managed to get that second breath of air in before he got dragged down. But you don't know who this new person is or how long they have to last. So you realize you have to roll a strength check and then a swim check to see if you can at least try to drag these two up out of the water.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, and... Okay, 1 success and 1 complete failure. Okay, we
Okay,
will.
the failure
Oh, God
was
damn it.
for the strength, correct?
Yep. But
Okay,
swim check, I got...
You actually managed to gather up your courage, and you begin kicking like a madman. You just kick and kick and kick, and you actually managed to finally break to the surface of the water. Except you realize that there is no one else with you, for as you were kicking, you kind of let the other two go.
Damn it.
Also, I need you to roll perception.
Okay. Wits and composure.
Yes.
Roll. Oh, God.
You see nothing. You're just looking around trying to see if you can spot them under the water. You absolutely see nothing at all. As a matter of fact, you don't even see the second croc anymore. All you see is just the one that had originally tried to attack you.
Okay.
Alright, Fuzz.
Alright, do I have to roll composure then?
No, you're cool. I mean, you have no idea what's going on, so you just know you need to get the fuck out of the water. That's all.
Alright, so swim then?
Yes. Strength and swim only, or strength and swim if you want to try to help Gerard out.
Yeah, I'm just grab Gerard as well and try to get the fuck out of there.
Okay, then do the strength first, and then the swim.
Alright. Strength, and then... And there's swim.
Okay, so same deal as Lafayette. I mean, you book it. You start kicking like a madman. You break the water surface. You're happy. You're like, oh yeah, I'm a survivor. You know, that whole fun stuff. And then you realize that you kind of ended up ditching Gerard in the process.
God damn it.
Such a hero.
So all you see is right now is you just see Lafayette, swimming in the water right next to you. You see the other croc kind of bewildered as to where did my meal go, and there's no sign of Gerard in sight.
Oh, lovely.
All right, Chandelle.
Yo. What even person? Just there's 2 people under the water, or at least 1. You need to help them. And I'm going to try to shoot that crocodile again because god damn it.
Good, you go do that. Why the hell should I have to save those 2 immediate idiots?
Like don't be a dick. Maybe you just killed one crocodile for us. Just go all the way and save them.
I didn't kill it for you. I killed it because that's something of mine. Now, if all 3 of you are idiots and don't feel like doing anything to help yourselves, why should I help you? It is not my job to babysit. It's
Okay, I
just my
don't have
job to
time
observe.
to argue, so I'm just going to shoot the crocodile now. Time is at a premium.
lovely gesture at this new person.
No, I don't do that.
Yes.
That would be rude.
Hadley.
So I roll a shooting thing again.
Yes. Dexterity
Okay.
and firearms.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
3 successes. Alrighty. As you take a shot at the croc that's still alive, the bullet manages to get it near the face, and you see a large amount of blood begin to gash out from what normally would be considered its left cheek, except there's not really much of a cheek left in there. Let me roll this real quick. Okay. The croc is kind of now like freaking out because it doesn't know where it's getting hurt from in the first place. Its meal has disappeared. There's some commotion in the water, but as far as it knows, there's something hurting it, so it's going to start backing off and let it land at least.
Just asking, does the weapon actually affect the rolls? Or
Well, basically, what it is the crocodile has, its standard defense, and it does, since it is a reptile with thick scales, it does actually have armor.
okay,
So your damage is being mitigated by that.
okay.
He's saying the weapon bonus he gets from his heavy pistol, basically. So it's mitigated because the crocodile has the reptilian skin, but your bonuses, you would probably work on someone else
Yeah.
or something else.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just remember that firearms don't do really good against armor.
Yeah, especially not black powder firearm.
Yeah. Oh right, you have a black powder. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, that means you're doing a pellet or musket ball?
It's a cap and ball, so it's a .44 ball, lead ball
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. So the armor would kick into effect even more.
Okay.
Alrighty, Gerard, it's your turn. You realize, looking around, there's nobody around you anymore. There's no one grabbing onto you, but you did feel them kick up and swim to the surface. So the only thing going through your head is that you just got abandoned. These two people that you tried to help, that you were going out of your way to help, they just literally full on abandoned you.
So would I have to do a composure for that, or?
Yeah, knowing your character, yes, you need to roll composure.
Oh yeah, he would flip if he. So it's just for
Just
composure.
full on composure. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh god.
Hey!
Doing
He's
good.
used to it.
All right, so you're used to getting abandoned by people. All right.
Aw.
So what do you want to do now?
Well,
You want
I
to
think-
keep trying to surface?
oh yeah, because it's.
Okay, then do a swim check.
God damn it.
Oh god.
Well, Izzy doesn't give a fuck. Honestly,
Wait, whose turn is it now?
the moment I saw that composure was so good, I'm like, I should just save that for the swimming.
Should have got angry and then just be able to swim back up. Yeah.
Do you want to expend a willpower?
Second willpower, but at this point, it's probably best. So it's another 2 dice.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, thank
All right, since you actually got a stunning success on this roll, you actually managed to kick off the bottom of the river enough to where you not only surface, but you actually end up like within inches of the shore itself. So I need you to shift over just like 1 square up. And as you surface and you look around, you see the other 2 people were already swimming on the surface. It kind of looked like they were looking around at you. Looks like they're looking at some other stuff as well, but none of them show any regret that you can tell of just abandoning you.
you.
So your usual run in life, basically.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. At this point, the croc he's giving up on this. He's realizing it's too much effort for what he thought was an easy meal, so he's just gonna back off for the time being. He's just gonna lay there on the shore.
Give you this, the evil eye.
Just giving Chandelle the evil eye, kind of kind of cursing her a bit. You know, it's like one day we shall meet again.
I'm
And when
probably
that
gonna
happens,
odds are I'm going to be giving like the two who basically abandoned me the death stare.
Lafayette really is sorry about it.
alrighty. All you guys see is well, actually, you guys don't see her. Chandelle, all you see is this new person starts pulling on what looks like a wire, and then you just see the dead croc begin to edge towards the shore. At which point she goes over to the croc. Looks like she picks something out of its mouth, and then just nonchalantly continues to walk towards the north.
Hi.
All right, Lafayette, your turn.
Okay, swim probably to get out of this water.
All right, don't worry about swimming, rolling anymore. You're pretty much in the clear.
Okay.
Alrighty,
I'm-
both Lafayette and Fuzzles, both of you are now out of the water.
Okay, I'm gonna just move myself out.
I got out of there.
Alrighty, what do you guys want to do now?
Apologize to Gerard.
Roll into the not water. Probably just get over here, just like as far away from the water as she can. Like, nope, I'm done with this. No. Not enough fucks to give today.
I'm going to go after that crazy chick that killed the crocodile.
Does Cha still have a like gash in her leg?
Oh, right.
Chandelle, yeah, you're pretty bad. I mean, there's a large gash in your leg. Gerard, do you want to try seeing what you can do for it?
Well, first off, I'm going to just be like, it's cool to Lafayette. And then, I'm going to see if I can't patch it up a bit.
Alright, go up to Chandelle and roll for patching it up. That's going to be intelligence and medicine. And I think you get a +1 for that med kit you got on you.
2, 3, and I have, it's my special
Yeah, so you get
emergency.
you get a +1.
So 3, 5. So it'd be like +1 and then.
No, it's basically the specialties give you an extra dice.
Oh, alright, so there. Wait, does the medkit give me an extra dice too, or?
If you want to use it, I think it gives you a +1, yes.
Well, odds are I would use it, because it's generally a thing you would use when someone's got a giant gash in their leg. Anyways.
Yeah,
Let's see.
thanks a lot. We get a medic.
Alright, do that reroll.
Oh.
Alright, so you only got 2 successes. You managed to patch it up enough to where it's not bleeding anymore, but Chandelle, for the next couple rounds, you won't be able to move as fast as you were in normal or combat. You're pretty much going to be relying on someone else as a crutch.
I'm just grateful not being dead, you know?
Alright.
Way to take it.
Thanks, still.
You with the pistol, are you alright?
I think so, thanks to Reddit here.
Flop on the ground. Nope. Noping.
Alright.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do now? Do you want to keep going deeper in, or?
Well,
Take inventory on what just happened.
Gerard would probably be looking at everyone else, making sure no one else was hurt in a way that he needs to deal with, because...
Alrighty, you look over everyone else, and Lafayette and Fuzzy, for the most part, they look good. I mean, they're a bit tired from their little their little day-night swim, but overall they seem to be doing okay. Your real concern right now is Chandelle.
Yeah.
You managed to patch up the bleeding, but you don't know for how long.
Yeah.
Also, you know what? Since it was a croc, let me do this real quick. See if it was just a gash or a broken bone.
Ah, great.
It's just a gash.
Alright, that's...
Alright, so, I mean, your leg's pretty torn up. Luckily for you, it doesn't look like it hit any major arteries. You try putting some pressure on your leg, and I mean, yeah, it hurts like a bitch, but for the most part, you can pretty much make sure that there's no broken bones. And Gerard, your experience, you can pretty much guarantee Chandelle that there are no broken bones.
I think I'm going to sit here for a while because, as you see, I'm not in any condition to walk. But you should know I saw actually someone kill the crocodile and took some kind of device from its mouth. Also, she refused to help you guys, so. But she went that way. I don't think you should. Like, she looks dangerous.
Do you guys think that?
almost drowned.
What a dick wipe. No, just fuck that. No.
Well,
Oh, God.
What do you deal with her?
Maybe
Since it's you.
maybe she knows what we're supposed to be looking for.
Such a
Perhaps
cool
she's
dick.
one of the people who dragged us here.
Perhaps, but we can't go anywhere with.
Which case, double asshole. Fuck her. Fuck all of this. I'm done. I wanna go home. Fuck.
I'm going to be looking at the trying to get the cardinal directions again, since Gerard did such a fuck up job at it.
All right, if
Hey,
You
you
try.
want to do cardinal, do intelligence and survival.
Okay.
So that's the actual roll it is.
Oh.
You still have no bloody clue of where you're located.
Congratulations, you're a fuck up too.
Yay! We tried.
I've lived in cities all my life. What do you expect?
Alrighty, so as you guys are having your little get together, all you hear is behind you guys, you just see her again. She kind of clears her throat and says, "Are you guys done yet? Are you
No.
going to start with the hugging and the crying and the kissing, or are we going to get to work?"
No, we're not
Oh.
quite done yet. You should just give us like 5 more minutes.
Death more kissing.
Maybe we could do something if you weren't such an asshole about saving our friends, yeah? Weren't
And
technically our
perhaps
friends,
give us a
but...
fucking explanation about what's going on here.
You shouldn't treat her that. At least she killed one crocodile, and even if she didn't do it to help us, it did help us in the end. And it would be pleasant for an explanation.
I don't think there is any excuse to flat out refuse to help 3 people drowning and one being torn up by a crocodile.
She
I'm
does not
sorry,
know
did you
us.
say people? I don't see people here. I just see recruits. I just see worms. If I had to go out there and save every single worm that's sent to me, then I would be busy every single fucking day, and that's just something that's not going to happen.
I just
Excuse
wanna-
me, miss, are you racist in some way?
She's racist against people.
And if I was, what were you going to do about it, worm?
I think I'm going to be very upset, but that's about it.
Please, everyone, calm down.
Well, why the fuck should we calm down? We're in the middle of goddamn nowhere, dropped off out of.
Getting angry will not help us in the slightest.
That guy's bleeding, so I mean that's a thing.
I patched him up, her up.
Can you stop referring to me as a guy, please?
Oh.
That's actually pretty helpful.
Gender confusion number 2.
Gender
Well-
Gender neutral.
Well, I'm sorry if she's bleeding, but if she's going to be bleeding from a simple crocodile, obviously she's not cut out for this type of work. Now, yes, the pay is great. If you were dragged in here because of the pay, that's perfect. If you were just dragged in here because of the streets, I don't fucking care. You were sent here, I was sent here to do a job. I want to do it. I want to go home. I want to take a shower. I have been covered in
What job are you
mud.
talking?
I have been wrecking with crocodiles all day. I want to go home.
What
Somebody-
job are you even talking about?
Yeah.
Did they not give you the sit rep? Were you not told to investigate this area for any weird, spooky phenomenon and take care of it?
Oh,
We were
shit.
told that and nothing more.
Well, then that's all you need. If someone tells you to do it, you do it.
Alright, then. Have you seen anything that's odd around here? Or are you
Besides 3
expecting us-
people that don't know how to swim and another person getting dragged by a large lizard? No.
Technically, crocodilians aren't the same part. They're very loosely related to lizards.
I think semantics don't matter right now.
It kind of does.
Got a biology major over here.
Anyways. If you are also very happily done, we need a job. We have it. We need to get to do it. I want to go home. Over here behind me, behind this log, there's a chest. It was dropped by a recon chopper. We need to open it, get whatever gear we need from it, get in the boat, we go to the area, we kill whatever the fuck is in our way, then we get to go home, and I get to take a fucking shower.
Well, for saying that we're just worms that that shouldn't be helped, you're using a whole bunch of we's.
Considering the fact that she's the only
For the
one
simple
that knows
reason
what's
that
going
this
on.
we implies my job. I don't have to do anything. I can very happily sit on that boat all bloody day long if I felt like it.
What boat?
A
Where's
boat?
the boat?
So you're the one who dropped us off here from a boat in the middle of nowhere.
No, I don't know who no-name Joe dropped you here. They never tell me anything. All they tell me is go kill this thing. I do it, I murder it, I destroy it, I abolish it from this realm of existence, and then I get to go home and relax.
We're like honorary animal control here, I guess. Something. Why?
If it comes to that, sure. For now, all I was told is that there's a bunch of idiots besides yourselves out here doing something they're not supposed to be doing. You're supposed to go in there, try to talk them out of it, either the easy way or the really easy way, and then I get to go home and continue watching Breaking Bad.
But Breaking Bad ended like some month ago already.
Yeah. What
I'm
season are
sorry if I'm
That
I'm
doesn't
sorry if
matter at all.
I'm busy. I'm sorry if
However,
I'm busy
Game of
and I
Thrones
have
is on.
no time because I'm always having to watch after the new recruits.
Why are we talking about TV shows when we're supposed to do something?
Let's do something, twins. I heard something about
Well,
food.
I'm here waiting for you guys to get your thumbs out of your ass.
Yeah, honestly, I was just trying to not focus on my leg too much, but if there's no way out of it. Can you lend me a hand also?
Yes,
I don't do lending hands.
Well,
Get the big guy
that's-
next to you to do it. He seems happy enough to help people. Let him do it. As for now, let's go over to this. Let's go over to this trunk. Let's open it up. I want to get my kukri out of there. I want to get this done and over with.
All right, Cha. Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a strength check for that, or?
Yes, you do.
Great. Something tells me this is gonna end wonderfully.
Hey,
At least.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good.
Looks like it ended wonderfully. I mean, it is a girl you're picking up, so and she is doing half the work. So you're a perfect crutch for her.
I ship it.
we're at that point. Ooh.
No, you don't.
I'm joking.
Redhead chicks.
Oh god, there are more crocodiles.
Don't mess
Are
with
they
them.
dead or are they alive?
Alrighty, so you guys need to start moving around the chest, see if there's any gear in there you can use.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god. I don't know.
no, there.
Why am I finding? Ouch!
Alright, inside the chest, you guys just find a couple simple daggers and what looks to be a taser.
Well, now. This beats better than punching something, at least.
Dips. Negatives. It's mine.
Oh, I don't mind, I still have my gun.
Alright, as you guys pull, as the three of you who are unarmed pull whichever weapon out of it that you choose, you see this woman go reach into the chest, pull out the foam, and underneath the foam, you see a large, rather weird-looking kukri with some weird symbols engraved into it.
What?
What the fuck is that?
This is my baby. If you stay out of my way, you won't have to get to meet it. If you
Can
stay
I
in my
roll-
way, or if you get in my way, well then, you'll be holding it a different way.
Aw, it looks just like
Fuck.
you.
Can I
Oh
roll
my
a-
god.
Oh,
This is
Alright,
my
At which point she says, "Now get in the boat, stop talking, let's get it over with."
Can I roll like an occult perception to see what kind of shit is she armed with?
Yeah, it's intelligence and occult.
Okay.
What else was in there? Like a taser and what else?
Daggers.
There's one taser and two daggers.
Alright.
I'll take a dagger.
I'll take the dagger.
And I have the taser.
And Cha, you have a
Alright.
pistol.
Where's
Yeah.
Chandelle?
Sure.
From your roll, you realize that there's something really weird about that dagger. As far as merits are concerned, do you have what is it called?
Occult?
One of the occult senses.
Yeah.
Okay, you start getting some really
what?
weird
What?
Oh, there's
goosebumps
no
out of that.
occult senses in Hunter.
It's,
What did you? What did
hang
you
on.
ask?
Merits. What merits do you have?
Merits. I have nothing that matters
Language
for
status,
that.
plus focus resources. Okay.
You're not allowed
Um,
to get mystical sensing abilities as a starter hunter, so he wouldn't be able to sense anything weird about it. Though it might like look weird to him.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I was looking at the country of that weird people.
All right.
Like that, you said there were runes on it, so
Yes, there
thought I
were.
might
You
check on it.
recognize the runes as something akin to Norse, but there's also a lot of Aztec runage thrown in there for kicks. You realize that whatever it is, it makes no sense and sounds almost like complete gibberish if you try to read it out loud. But obviously, she tends to hold that thing with extreme reverence.
I'm starting to understand the character we are dealing with.
Alrighty, as you guys all get into the boat,
On a
we're
boat.
going to go a little bit more of the boat. Map real
I'm on a boat.
Had it done.
That needs to be the next thing that goes on the Guardian homepage.
Yes.
Full-length music video of I'm on a boat. Maybe even a parody with crocodiles and
Yeah, that'd be great.
drowning.
Alrighty, so you guys are basically, if I can get this to fucking work, there we go. No. There. Alright, so as you guys begin going down the water, you are basically clued into exactly what you're supposed to be doing down here. So at which point she turns over to Lafayette, and she seems to be the one that actually was not just complaining about every single little fucking thing on the planet. And she begins to just not even looking at the other people. She turns over to you and says, "Alright, so basically the four of you are here to help me deal with a small problem that might arise from a bunch of idiots like yourselves that are down in this area in a spot that was not supposed to be found. We're supposed to go do something about it. The higher-ups want us to try and peaceably talk them out of it.
Are you saying that seems very unlikely?
Sure. Let's go with that. Basically, what I want you guys to do is do the talking, and if the talking doesn't work, well, then I get to step in and do what I do best."
Inferring from your character, I believe I know that. Okay, we will be doing the talking. And
Sounds like
you
a
know,
riot.
Do you know the exact location of where they are?
It's just a little bit further down the river. We're pretty much there already.
Okay.
If you were dropped off there instead of in front of the crocodiles. I mean, oh, hello. Hello.
Alrighty, so
Well,
as you guys reach in, you realize that as the boat starts getting closer and closer to the shore, it almost looks like it's slowing down. Even though the current of the water keeps leading towards that shore, the boat has pretty much almost stopped completely. And she's like, "Well, looks like they've gone and done that, so let's get out of here and let's go deal with this mess, shall we?"
Okay.
Alright.
So do we just move out of the boat?
Yeah, just start moving out of the boat.
Can I take the boat with me? Oh, there's a dead crocodile.
Alrighty, as you guys reach the shore, you see that there are actually a lot of dead crocodiles in the area. But whereas most of these crocodiles, like the ones you saw around the chest, were concerned, where you saw lots and lots, and I mean a lot of stab wounds, some were actually even stabbed in places where you normally don't expect a crocodile to be stabbed. You realize that a lot of these were actually set on fire. The odd thing about it, and I need you guys to roll investigative for this, so intelligence plus investigation.
Intelligence and investigation?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Alright, so 1,
6.
3.
2 successes.
Alright.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we rolling again? Investigation and what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
And that.
Okay, Hadley, you're just happy that all these crocs are dead. Chandelle,
So-
same as you. You actually feel a slight smug satisfaction of the fact that these ugly little bastards got what was coming to them, obviously. As for Lafayette and Gerard, though, both of you realize that while it looks like these guys were set on fire, you see no ignition source of any kind. And you realize that it's a bit too wet out here for the fire to have burned as hot as it did for even their bones to have turned to near ash. As for you, Gerard, since you do have a background in some sort of anatomy and physical bodies, you realize that the operating temperature for a bone to get charred up as badly as it did for these alligators, it had to be almost to the point of smelting steel. Which means that there was a very, very hot fire focused on these alligators, but at the same time, all the plant vegetable matter around the area, as well as some of the other birds and animals in the area, they're all completely fine. It looks like the fire literally burst out from within them.
Well, this is interesting.
They
I think
won't
I'll
get
ask.
to bite me.
I think I'll ask Tahiri whether she set it on fire. Whether she set them on fire.
I don't do the magic stuff, girly.
Really?
Magic? Well, then again, how else were we supposed to explain a smelting fire in the middle of a swamp with no burns on any vegetation or other wildlife?
Did I just not say I don't do the magic? Just because I don't doesn't mean other creatures don't. You've been dragged into a very, very fun little world, little people. It's time you start getting used to it.
Should we
Sounds
worry
like
about?
a fucking riot.
Should we worry about any of these people we're supposed to talk to doing magic like that?
No, of course not. That's why you newbies were sent here in the first place. Because they want you to peaceably talk them out of it with rainbows coming out of your butts and happy tra-la-las around a campfire.
Wouldn't rainbow coming out of our butts be magic?
Exactly. There we go.
It sounds like an LSD trip after burritos.
Oh god.
Lauren.
I think that does
So-
not matter in the slightest.
So, in case your magical talking skills don't manage to quite cut it, our second objective is to get rid of them.
Or talk them out of whatever they're doing? Do we have
That's
any
objective.
info about that?
Scary.
Well, let's see. There are a bunch of people in the middle of the swamp in a place that had previously been buried for a couple generations, a place you're not really supposed to be going into, and they're doing their stupid, idiotic hoo-ha-ha thing because they're fucking morons. Let's see. Well, obviously, since we can already infer that one of them is a mage, we can probably expect one of them to not be too happy with us barging into the party. And if that happens, it's your job to talk them into being happy, good citizens. And if not, it's everyone else's job to kind of just help them stop.
Have you tased someone? I've never tased one before. That sounds like it'd be fun.
It is fun, actually. Do you want me to show you?
It's an interesting.
No, I think I got it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Any more questions, or can we actually get over with this? Because my Netflix account is feeling lonely.
I'm ready.
I think we can go now.
Yeah, let's
with
go.
you backing us up, I think it would be okay.
Who said anything about me backing up?
Well, you're the one
You
with,
said
like,
you would step in.
Yes, but I'm not doing the talking.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
All like
Yes,
you.
we will be doing the talking. Let's just go in and get it over.
Alright. As you guys start getting closer to the spiral staircase, I need all of you to roll strength.
Oh god. Ah, damn it.
I got shit.
Okay, well then, that would be 2, 3, 3.
All right, Gerard, you kind of start walking towards the staircase, and you kind of just nonchalantly just walk through it just fine. But you know, as Chandelle, who's leaning on you, starts walking beside you, she just immediately starts feeling this oppressive force begin to drag down on her. And Chandelle, as you look down, you actually realize that you begin to sink down into the floor that, by all means and purposes, was made out of stone.
Jesus Christ.
As for Lafayette and Hadley, both of you are sinking down so rapidly that it almost feels like you're swimming.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck this.
Is it a composure roll?
Is it a what?
Is it a composure roll?
No. Actually, what I need you guys to do is... Let me get to a character sheet real quick. I need you guys to roll a wits and... where is it? Wits and occult.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
if Chandelle and Gerard want to help out, you can do so as well.
Oh, God.
Suck.
I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah, I might as well too. So, what's in the cult?
All right. Just wits and occult.
Yeah.
All right. Lafayette, I need you to roll composure now.
Okay. 2 successes.
Alrighty. Let me start off with the higher rolls first. All right, Gerard and actually Gerard, you honestly just don't give a shit. You literally look. You turn around and look behind you, and you just see Hadley and Lafayette just on the ground, rolling around, screaming their heads off. Oh my god, I'm sinking! Oh my god, I'm sinking! As for you, Chandelle, you were about to start doing that too, but then you kind of just caught your wits about you, and you look around and you realize you're not sinking anymore. You're actually just leaning on Gerard, just fine and dandy. As for Hadley, eventually you finally managed to snap out of it, and you're on the ground looking up at the other two, and you're just kind of, you're just looking at them. You're lying on the ground. You have no idea what the hell was going on, and then you turn around and see Lafayette still screaming his bloody head off.
Such tender confusion.
Still can't get over the girly face. You see Lafayette just screaming and screeching like a little girl, just rolling on the ground. You see her kind of do a couple circuits around the staircase. You're just like, oh my god, I'm sinking. Oh my god, I'm sinking. The only thing you guys are reminded of is just the Wicked Witch of the West. Almost, it is just full on same kind of squealing, like, oh my god, I'm melting. At which point, Lafayette, you finally, you start looking at these guys and you're just screaming, oh my god, please help me. Why are you just standing there looking? Help me, get me out of this thing. And, you just blink and all of a sudden you just realize you're just lying on the ground like a complete idiot.
I think Gerard's going to be at least chuckling at that.
Am I close enough to just, gently put my hand over his mouth, no. Shush.
Well, I was going to slap some sense into him, but that sounds a bit better.
Shh. We're done.
Am I turning insane
Alright.
now?
Get onto your
I'm not
feet.
insane.
All right.
Yeah,
At which
go on.
point you just see her just kind of turn around and look at you guys, and then she just kind of zones in on you, Lafayette, and you just see her look down and nod her head and begin walking down the stairs.
What is them?
All right, I'll be right back, you guys. There's the cat that demands my attention.
Sure thing.
Cats are needy creatures.
Well, this has gotten interesting.
Yeah, I'll say.
It's
This is
like
nuts.
Gerard's... The dice seem to work with me when they don't need to.
Yeah, kind of fun, isn't it?
When
But
you
it does
need to
help
look
Gerard
at
just... Yes.
I wonder how many people think Lafayette is a girl.
Don't tell
You know
him
what?
otherwise, hey.
Well, they thought Chandelle was a guy, so it kind of balances things out.
I want you guys to also keep in mind, this is kind of like, again, it's a trial run, you guys are doing your shit. What you have issues with, you guys have 25 experience allotted for after this, that you can, if you feel like you're deficient in certain areas, use that experience to fix that.
Okay.
Probably
remember
add
that.
some stuff to survival. But other than
Yes.
that, I think I'm good.
Just
Some
remember.
strength, yeah.
I'm not gonna say much else next. You guys have to figure it out yourself, but you know.
Aye, ma'am.
Alright. Well, at least Lafayette is like a cute girl.
Lafayette's a lowly queen. I'm telling you.
But he's like 6 feet tall.
Oh, you know.
Just saying.
Fine. He's like a Sailor Scout or something.
And
Oh,
Rodney's
gosh.
for the win.
Lafayette Sailor Moon transformation.
Oh god.
What about this?
Dude, good. Shit, I gotta start thinking about your guys' suits. Oh god, okay.
Oh, we get suits. We get fancy clothes.
Oh hell yeah. No, I mean card suits, like what you get assigned for once, assuming you actually live past the intro.
I already have a suit, actually.
Yeah.
Great to figure out a suit. Just like Hadley, just kind of walk around and clothes just still out of a laundromat. So
There you go.
that's a thing.
Yeah. We'll get you guys some dapper ass suits. You know, you look fucking nice. You got some
Oh, yes.
formals for 10. You gotta look good, you know? You gotta be professional here.
Lafayette wears suits anyway, so.
See there? Yeah, he's used to this. He knows how the game works. Yeah.
Damn straight.
I wonder, is there any Jokers in Cardian?
No, there's, well, no, not that I'm aware of. But, I mean,
I'm sure you just eat like the things they're not supposed to talk about right now.
I'll be frank, I'm pretty new to this group too, so I don't know entirely a lot of the hierarchies, which is why I'm not helping with GMing that much, because I'm not even really trained, I'm just kind of supplementing. But I can't tell you too much right now.
He's still the recruit as well.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. Apparently, someone closed the shutter door for her, so she was trying to get out.
Hmm.
And, well,
Here we go.
the dog was being dumb as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so, what was that, Nakir? I'm sorry?
I was just talking to him about stuff. I was nodding and talking on. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Just, what do you guys want to do in the meantime to get the map set up for the next foray?
Well,
wanna-
I have
That's
I have
life.
the feeling I should reload my gun.
Yeah, reload your gun, that's good. I'm gonna have to zoom out, aren't I? Ooh.
I'm gonna try to fix my hair because it probably looks like swamp water.
Yeah, all of you guys are waterlogged and soaked, to be
My
honest. You might
glasses
stink.
covered in swamp water. So.
Not me, only my legs.
See, there you go. You just smell like blood.
Yeah. Gerard's kind of just, I don't know.
Hopefully,
It's
guys
probably-
can turn up a little bit, but
Gerard just don't give a shit.
yeah.
Lafayette is probably really concerned about his clothing currently.
No,
Aw.
just take it to the dry cleaners, buddy. It's okay.
It's a Thursday. Hadley is very, very fortunate and thankful for owning a raincoat about now.
Yeah, that was very smart.
Gerard's
Raincoat?
probably going to check once again at Cha's wound and make sure there's nothing else he can do, you know?
Okay.
Because,
That's funny
Yeah,
how
thanks a
Lafayette
lot
is
about
completely
that.
useless, even though he's a med student.
Jeez, it's an insult.
Do you want to do like another med roll to be sure with Chandelle?
yeah, I might as well. I mean, it's not like we're doing much else at this point.
Okay.
So.
I can do it as well. I can do it as well, considering
Was
I'm
it,
med.
It's
Yeah.
intelligence and medicine, right?
Yes, both of you need to
Yes.
do intelligence and medicine.
Okay.
Also, Gerard, remember you get an extra 2 dice, first for your specialty and second for your med kit.
8 and 9. That's 2 of them. Pretty good. Good enough.
Same here, 2 successes.
So both of you are helping with Chandelle with your wound, and the bleeding stopped. It was a gash, and you were concerned that it was too deep, but everything seemed to be clotted up all right. And upon some testing, he's actually able to see it on his leg. It's still like a little precarious, and he has to be careful because I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Gender's an issue.
That's
But-
okay, I didn't even notice this time, so I'm at fault too.
Chandelle,
Lots of gender confusion.
yes, your leg is all right. You are infected. You're all cleaned up. Everything's fine and dandy. It's again a little wary, but just don't put too much weight on it, and you're pretty sure you'll get out of this good. Well,
Yeah, I'm sure
consider
it'll be okay.
yeah. Remember, you can tell someone you've been bitten by a fucking alligator now. I mean, think about how cool that is. That's stories now. Hey.
So, you two people are doctor or some shit?
Med student. 4th year.
Därför det jag drömmer. Just det, under ett sönder jag kommer igen. Ja.
So maybe you guys should talk in the meantime.
Så
Take
vi
care of
säger det
Yeah, try to
igen.
get some RP out of the way.
Yeah.
So, guys, how was your day so far?
I'll be
Dandy!
right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick because that. Might as
Yeah.
well do
Okay.
it now.
Wait,
You're
oh wait,
back.
It has been wonderful.
character? Okay.
Taking a swim was always a pleasant thing. Even if it was in a different setting than usual.
Lafayette, you're an optimist.
Ja.
You know what they say, positive thoughts.
Den ser jag till sig.
So, anyone got any food?
Jag tänkte man...
Food? Anyone? No?
I'm gonna use the bathroom myself real fast. I'll be right back. You guys just do your thing. Maybe names, what you were doing before you got brought here, etc., etc. Because we don't have as much setting establishment, unfortunately. But, you know, just blah, 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 go.
So, do you usually get kidnapped out of the blue?
Jag sa hela...
Surprisingly, no. This is my first time, I think. As far as I'm aware.
Det kan ses.
Well, there's always alien abductions, and you have no idea whether that happened or not.
That is it. What happens?
I don't think alien abductions are kind of a real thing, you know. I mean, mafia abductions are actually more common and more plausible, as you can see in that case.
So are mages.
Considering we're literally going after a mage, I have no idea whether to believe at the current moment, whether I'm insane, or whether you guys are all insane, or whether I am still...
It
I
can't
don't know.
just be a guy with a flamethrower, right?
We just sank through the ground. That's it. I'm sorry.
Considering I had a completely random hallucination, I either suffer a mass hallucination, or I am going insane.
Well, maybe it was swamp gas, I don't
That's
know.
the
Your
ultimate.
country is weird, you know.
You're favorite.
Thank you for the compliment. I always appreciate having my weirdness pointed out.
Well, America is weird, that's not personal, you know that.
It's so personal.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're discussing alien abductions and
Oh, wonderful.
LSD.
Ja, bitte.
Actually, I don't think I caught your name, people.
Oh, I introduced myself in the beginning. My name is Lafayette.
Oh, I didn't hear that, sorry. Lafayette, huh? Pretty name.
Ja,
Thank you. It's very pretty. I know.
It's very French.
Yeah,
Both French.
my parents have an odd taste in naming their children.
Yeah, I don't mind, for once.
Okay, so we got French, redhead, Irish person?
I'm not French, I'm British actually.
Ew. Close enough.
Ew.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Very much appreciated.
that was rude, sorry. I just, I'm way too close to Britain to my taste. It's just like, you know, like an annoying brother.
Oh no!
Thank you.
But again, it's not personal.
Of course, no worries. I don't take things personally.
That's good.
There should be no worries whatsoever.
So mean!
Well, name's Gerard. Doubt you'll need to remember it though.
I,
I beg to differ. Thanks a lot, Gerard.
considering you
I would
tried to
I'd
save
probably
my
be
life,
dead.
I do appreciate you trying to save my life.
Oh! They're such idiots, all of them! But
Alrighty, sorry about that, you guys.
No worries.
Alright, as you guys reach the bottom of the staircase, you come upon a large, rather ornate looking temple. By the way, can you see the temple floor just fine?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, good.
we can.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
Righto. Alrighty, so basically what ends up happening, you guys, is you realize that you guys are basically not in Kansas anymore. I mean, you have never heard of anything like this that you're staring at right now have ever having existed in not just Florida, but in this entire section of the planet at all. You know, how many of you guys have knowledge in, let me see, academics?
Academic history, I think that can be useful.
Academics, I have one in academics, so.
Okay, then if you have academics, go for it. Also, if you have any bonuses in like history or religion,
Yes.
that
there
perfect.
we
You'll
go.
get a bonus.
I
for
have
that as well.
both.
Chandelle,
I
this is
got
all
7.
you.
Oh,
This is your time to shine.
okay, 10 dice.
Lord.
1, 2, and 1 extra. 3.
One
All
of-
right.
Not bad. Okay, Chandelle, you
Yeah.
realize that, you know, the local Indians, there's no way that they could have built this place. I mean, you know, as far as your studies have, you know, shown you, or from what you remember of the local natives, there's no way that they could have ever implemented such a massive underground temple, let alone anything underground. You realize from the stonework and from the gold inlays all over the walls that this place, it's not even remotely close to what the locals would have been capable of doing, or even close to any of their architectural styles. Roll that roll again one more time.
Excuse me, what?
Roll again one more time.
Yeah. All the dice?
You're gonna be doing intelligence plus in academics,
Yes.
and if you
with,
have any bonuses in that, add those in.
Yeah. So again, yes.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so you got 4. Okay. Upon further inspection of most of the ruining, most of the runes on the walls, as well as some of the inscriptions on the floor, this isn't even supposed to be on this part of the hemisphere. As close as you can tell, this looks very Egyptian, but at the
It
same
does
time,
indeed.
you also notice a lot of Norse runes on the floors and the walls as well. This place is literally a hodgepodge of some of the more major cultures of the planet.
Yeah, it's like a cookery.
Yeah, I think it's kind of your department of connaissance here.
I'm
Uh,
sorry?
I think that's about your speed, right, with your cookery. Melt pot of damn thing.
No, I don't do the whole investigation or the whole, oh, this is from this place or this is from that place. I just look for whatever will allow me to kill things faster.
Then let it be known that this place makes no sense whatsoever, be it where it is or what's written all over. It's just plain weirdness for me.
Alright, Chandelle, are you actually capable of reading older languages?
I am not.
You are not. Okay. So no old languages in general?
No.
Okay. Any of you have knowledge in languages?
No.
Like 2 in academics.
I barely know English.
I don't
As
think
it
I have
is.
a second language, so.
Chandelle
Alright,
Frank
so-
English, so that's it.
Okay, so that means you guys get to go in this with none of the backstory or lore of this area, because none of you can actually read what
Aw.
is actually written on the walls.
That's upsetting,
Right.
but oh well. Let's go hack and slash everything to bits.
We're supposed to talk people out of doing whatever they're doing.
You think if they've gone this far, we're honestly gonna talk them out of it?
Well, we can
There's always
be
hope.
polite and carry a big stick. That's one of your thing, right?
Got a taser.
Americans.
The American way.
Yeah, you people.
Alrighty, so do you, as you guys begin walking in, I need you to both A, roll your initiatives, and B, roll a perception.
Okay.
What would initiative be again?
Wits and composure, plus your that's. Oh, actually, no. Initiative is just 1d10, and plus the initiative modifier you have.
Okay, 15.
So Lafayette is 15. Wow, your
18.
initiative. Okay, Gerard is 12.
Would me and Hadley roll again for?
Roll for perception, wits and composure.
They
Okay.
roll the same thing for initiative, though. That's okay there, she's asking? Or he's asking?
He's asking what to
Wits
roll
and-
for perception.
Wits and intelligence, right?
Never mind.
Composure.
Oh, I got 2.
Wits and
And
Wits
then
and
I-
composure. Pretty sure
Oh, wait,
it's
I
like
got-
the same thing for
Why
me.
is it a
Anyways.
seven?
I don't know.
Ignore the 7. I think that was just from your previous roll. You forgot to go back.
Oh yeah, it probably was. And I'll just roll again now.
Well, no, you can
Alright.
keep that roll. It's okay. Just re-roll 2 10s.
Okay.
All right, I did pretty good.
Oh, I can re-roll again.
Yep, that happens sometimes.
Okay, so let me
Okay,
see.
that's
Chandelle got 1.
I got 3.
Okay, then that's
I
the
got 3 as well.
Because Lafayette, I see those 2 10s on there. And Hadley got a 10, Gerard got a 10 and an 8, and a 9, because that's 3. And then Lafayette's got an extra 10, okay. Okay, so let me reveal those areas for you.
What the hell is that?
Alright, so as you guys begin walking into this temple, you realize that there's a couple of people standing to the sides of the way. And let me change this up real quick.
Noise.
Oh, that's interesting.
big
Ah.
holes, guys.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I looks up to the back and pushes somebody else forward.
Why do I get the feeling it would be Gerard? Because
Probably. I mean, he seems like the sweet guy. So yeah, you just go ahead. Got this. Double thumbs up. A wink.
I'm coming with him because that doesn't seem like a good idea to go alone against 2 guys.
I think I'm going as well because he's the social dude.
I'll hide behind blonde boy.
all right, well,
Go on, Joe.
So we just should move forward?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, the question. Wait, are we going to? Are we doing
Why
this?
am I in
snake
front? So it's my turn.
Alrighty.
I have my gun in hand still, I think. But maybe hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright. One of them turns around and looks at you. This is stupid word. One of them turns around and looks at you and says, "What does an infidel want here?"
Ooh, you don't. See.
Ah, great.
What doesn't what one here?
An infidel. That guy just
Ah.
called me an infidel.
That was mean.
This is getting crusade in here.
Racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot pizza?
Racists everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not racist. That's not.
Yeah, whatever.
So what are you gonna say to him?
Pizza delivery?
Actually, I don't know, so I'm kinda at my wit's end. I just look at our boss for further explanation, maybe.
Which point the one to your left turns around and stares at you and says, "You consumers are not welcome here. For far too long, all Americans have torn this land apart. We are getting ready to fix that problem."
Oh shit, conspirators.
Am I obliged to fight those guys? I kinda agree with them.
That doesn't help at all. Anyway, so now I think maybe staying back would be helpful because of your leg.
Can Gerard step up a little bit and
Yeah, let's know you over
Fuck.
here. But
Kind of more or
Yeah,
less
just-
being an idiot,
just-
but still.
Go
Yeah, go for it.
Be my
Anything
guest.
you guys want to do, I will always say yes to it.
Would that be allowed?
Yeah, go for it. Like I said.
Are we able to speak
hello?
to a leader? Or whoever
All right.
is
So
in
what
charge
exactly are
here?
you gonna do, Gerard?
Lafayette just asked
wait,
if they could speak
Mike.
with their leader.
we wish to speak with your leader. Take us to your leader.
She is currently chanting. We cannot allow you to come in.
Is there no better
How
time?
long?
You could. If we have
How
an
long
appointment,
will that take?
So we are done. And once we are done, this world will go back to the way it used to be.
Oh God.
oh, no.
I want to roll perception to see if I can hear the chant from where I am.
Okay, roll for it.
So perception is wit and composure. No.
Okay, you try to
Can I?
hear exactly what's going on with the chanting, but all that really happened is it got a little louder.
Okay, I'll roll perception as well. Okay, that was terrible.
Yeah, go for it.
Can
We
I roll?
suck at it.
Can I roll perception too?
Yep, go for it.
All of you can roll. I will never say no to perception. I will never recommend you do it because that's beneficial for me. But, I will never say no, you can't roll perception. Alright, Hadley and Gerard. Both of you are able to make out some words. Some of them sound like what you heard from some of the natives down here in Miami. Some other ones are just, honestly, they sound like complete gibberish.
There's a party going on in there.
Well,
We totally have an invitation to this party, so if we could just, just sneak on by. That'd be lovely. Right? Okay, can we do that? Buddies?
Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, you
Can you roll what?
Persuasion?
Yeah, go
Or
for
that
it.
we can. Okay.
Hey, Fuzz, can you find headphones really good? My computer's not coming in.
Oh, if you have a special, you add a dice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No. Oops. Then I had to change to 1. Okay, I have 1 success.
Alrighty, it's still a little hard for you to make out, but
Oh, yeah.
it does sound like they're doing something. And honestly, whatever they're doing is just flat out giving you the worst feeling of your life.
can
it sounds wrong for some reason.
Can I try and intimidate them into letting us go to their?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So intimidation is quite simply just, frankly, intimidation.
No, that's gonna be presence and intimidation.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so 1 success. You try to intimidate them, but they just kind of stare at you and continue looking back at each other instead.
That works so well.
So very well.
Okay, I'm gonna try to persuade them, maybe, because actually that doesn't make any kind of sense. I mean, any people living up here in Miami doesn't know anything about what has been done to the indigenous people of this land, since it's the Spanish first that kicked their ass out of the land. I mean, Americans have nothing to do with it. Florida was for a long time Spanish, then French, then American. But by that time, nothing of the indigenous people remained.
Doesn't matter. It's not just about the natives. It's about the land itself. Americans are poisoning this land. They are ruining it. And as such, we will make sure that none of them stay here.
May I persuade them into telling us exactly what all has happened? Or
Like to
attempt
tell you exactly what's going on or what they're attempting? Is that what you want them to do?
Yeah.
Okay, that is, since it's actually verbal, you're going to want to roll a manipulation, and you're going to want to roll a persuasion.
Can I do that too?
Hi, anyone who can or wants to do it, go for it.
Okay.
All of
for-
2 dice. This is gonna be perfect. Yeah, that didn't work.
So it's manipulation
Okay,
and
I'll
what?
just-
Manipulation
It's going to be manipulation and persuasion.
Okay. Okay, I'll just do one again. Okay, 1 success.
What about Hadley? Hadley, you got a reroll on there.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So for both Hadley and Lafayette, the moment you guys ask like what exactly you guys trying to do or what exactly is going on, both of them just kind of turn around and stare at both of you, and it kind of looks like you, almost like when you ask a nerd what his favorite show is and why. It obviously seems that these guys want to talk to people about the glorious thing that they're trying to achieve. So at which point, both of them begin talking in unison. We want to bring about a purifying of this land. Not just the Americans, but all people should leave. For the simple reason that Mother Earth demands it. Mother Earth is suffering. She needs us to purge all people from this land so that it may heal.
So, are you people going to leave after that then?
We are all going to leave.
Leave, like, we're gonna go somewhere, or where are we going?
We will go somewhere. We don't know exactly where we're going, but the head of the coven, she tells us it is a glorious place, a wonderful place, full of milk and honey, a place where we will never be able to tear anything apart ever again.
That sounds like hell.
So we're pretty much gonna die, right? That's
No.
what you're saying.
No, we aren't going to die. We will just transcend. We will become more.
That sounds like dying.
And that is
Usually
why
you
you
come-
are one of the infidels. You just don't understand. It's
Explain it to us, because I mean, what?
I'm not sure that's a good idea actually.
Well,
We should just
even-
try to force our way past them.
even better. I mean, just wait. Let us finish, and you shall see the glorious, wondrous sights that we shall see.
Can I whisper to somebody?
Yeah, I was gonna whisper to someone too, so I was going to nudge Hadley and say we should just play along and just go with it, and then not.
Just kind of chat with them and kind of slowly make our way across.
Yeah.
So tell me more about this. I'm kind of interested about
It
this.
sounds very wondrous. This
It
sounds
deeply
glorious.
touched me in most memorable manner.
I'm not going anywhere near those guys.
Pass over here and help us.
Alrighty, let me roll for them real quick.
Would we be able to see anything on them, or are they just in robes?
They're pretty much in robes right now. You do see a couple of them are toting. They look like daggers, but honestly, they look kind of like the cheapy ones you could get at most, like Spencer's and shit like that. It looks very ceremonial.
Can I use that for something?
Like an atomic?
If you have danger sense, okay, I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. You realize something really, really fucked up is going on up ahead. Like something that if these guys finish, it's probably gonna be a big no-no for everyone.
I am liking
So
this.
why would you send newbies for that?
Alright, I rolled their, technically I rolled their sense motive to see if you guys really were interested. They basically fucking failed.
Oh, so
So they believe you. So do you wish to be initiated as well during this momentous occasion?
Yeah,
As they say
let's do
to
it.
Fuzzy. Alright. Alright, at which point you see them clap their hands, and two more come out from the shadows.
Ah, fuck.
okay.
And then this guy right here, he gets closer to you and grabs you
Oh, fuck.
and
nuggets.
begins dragging you over here, at which point all four of them begin to just push you gently or as gently as being forced can be, anyways. They begin to push you deeper into the area.
Hey guys! Yeah, how's it going? Hey, oh fuck! Hey, yo, guys, help
Hey,
me!
you remember that time you let me drown?
Oh fuck you! Shit.
Okay, we need to follow.
Alright, we need to go.
Alright, at which point, Fuzz, I need you to roll composure,
Composure.
and you need to meet 7 successes.
Oh God.
What?
Can she even get 7 successes?
If you get a lot of 10s. Alright, Fuzz, at the moment you leave the light and enter the shadows, what you see, you can't even put to words, and you immediately knock out.
It's Cthulhu!
Alright, Lafayette. Crowds.
Follow them.
We
Follow
need
them.
to-
We can't leave her alone like this.
We need to stop this. I'm
Just
done
go.
dealing with this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, save the anime glasses girl. She's
Yeah,
totally
boss miss.
actually,
I think
I'm
in
gonna
some
take-
moment you need to step
Like,
in.
right there to, or no, there. I'm gonna try and like peek around the corner
I
rather
think we
than.
may have to. We may have to use violence, of course. I don't know.
At
Oh,
least
yes.
we got a distraction and the guys aren't there anymore. Could definitely thank Hadley after this.
Alright, I need you guys to roll perception, since you moved up closer.
Okay.
That was 10 plus.
One
initiative.
success.
3 successes.
3, actually.
It was what? Okay. What's an intelligence, right?
What's your composure?
I keep
Yeah, I did.
keeping that.
Don't worry about it, dude. I mean, it gets me all the time as well. Wow.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay, now does that?
Okay,
Not-
since both
Go for three.
Lafayette and Gerard got really, really good rolls, I am actually going to reveal this entire area to you guys. So let me get the polygon reveal out.
It's kind of funny. I have a dagger, but I'm not likely to use it. I'm more likely just to run up and punch
Oh
someone.
my god, is she going to?
Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh
What's
God.
going on here?
Alright, as you guys begin looking and delving deeper into the area, you see that there is this strange golden ring floating about 3 feet in the air. Inside of it is large electrical storms, and inside of those storms you see 2 people. One who looks like... Oh, it almost looks like she's the leader of this whole coven, and on the other end you see Fuzzy, knocked out and on the floor.
God damn it!
What's going on, guys? What do you see?
I think they're trying to sacrifice her.
Oh my god.
Without headphones, but you can work with headphones.
All right. Can we go and? I think it. Fuck
I
this.
think they
We're
were
not.
listening to
letting-
talking.
Alright, and at the point that you guys notice that there's more electrical activity, the chanting gets harder.
All right. Let's shut these motherfuckers up.
I'm attempting. I'm going to walk to those guys and point my gun at them and just stop it, guys.
Should we
You're
worth
not going-
mentioning that, like,
Alright, if you're gonna do that, I need you to roll an intimidation, which will be presence and intimidation.
Yeah, which will be pitiful.
Willpower.
And lose typing. What?
oh, sorry.
Oh God.
I don't want to shoot those guys, but if they don't move,
Alright, was that all your roll? You're not gonna use willpower?
yeah.
Oh, okay. You are or you're not?
No, I'm not going to use the willpower on that.
Okay. The moment you pull the gun and say that to them, they just kind of look at each other and begin laughing. They're just
Do we have-
laughing at you. They're looking you up and down, and all they see is some young girl with a almost useless archaic gun and with like half her leg missing.
Do they actually
Can,
say that my gun is archaic? Because I take offense to that.
Back. We weren't working on it. When did we get used to
Actually, Chandelle, the one
Yes.
in the top right actually starts laughing and elbowing the one to the left of him. He's like, look at that thing. Not even my grandfather used something like that.
Okay, I roll composure to restrain myself not shooting him.
It's yours.
Can we attempt?
Ah, one success.
Success. Okay, you're shaking. You're literally shaking. You're like this thing is your baby, and this guy's insulting it badly.
It
So
is.
you managed to compose yourself enough, but you still your finger just squeezes ever so slightly closer to the trigger.
All right. Gerard's gonna kind of walk over and push Sean out of the way. Basically, if you don't get out of our fucking way, we're going to kill all of you.
All right, same roll. Do
Yeah.
presence and manipulation.
Willpower.
Or actually, it's gonna be in presence and intimidation. My bad.
Well, the ones don't matter.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna add for willpower because. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And
Ah, got that.
Okay, so you got 2 out of 3. 3 dice as a success. That's a good success. These guys actually, unlike them, you're a big guy, so you just kind of see them take a step back. Not enough to actually clear the way, but they're wary of you.
What should we do?
Can
Well,
I persuade them to
diplomacy.
get out of the way?
What was that?
Can I persuade them to get out of the way?
Yeah, go for it. You can try to do anything.
Okay. 4 then.
oh, I think persuasion may be easier considering it's just like if you don't, this guy might get angry.
Yeah. One success.
Or,
2
Two.
successes.
Oh, 2.
you got an 8 and a 9. Okay, and what exactly are you going to say to them?
It would be very advisable to get out of the way, or he might go through his threat.
At which point, the one on the lower left, he's just like, "Oh yeah," and he pulls out his dagger and begins to run towards Gerard. But because he is wearing a robe that was obviously not meant for someone of his stature, he just kind of trips and falls in front of Gerard,
Oh gosh.
and just kind of rolls around and looks up at Gerard, and kind of with a face of like, "Oh shit."
Can you kick him?
Yeah, kick him in the face.
I'm debating whether or not to actually harm him or take out the knife and look extremely like I'm about to stab him through the heart. Decisions.
Roll composure. Find out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I should probably roll composure. Alright. Let's see what my composure says.
1 success.
Got a success.
I think that means threaten them.
Alright, so I'm going to pick him up by the robe and slam him against the wall.
The one to your left.
Yeah,
Okay.
with like the knife close to his throat, if possible.
Alrighty. As you pull out the knife and just put it close enough to his throat where you can actually see a small trickle of blood falling onto the blade. You see the other 3 immediately just kind of get ready for combat as well, and all 3 of them
great.
pull out their ceremonial daggers.
I'm aiming my gun.
And then the one in the middle, you just hear him. He's like, "Let him go. He's not doing anything to you. Just let him go and leave us alone. We're trying to help you."
You see, I would love to do that, but he has really pissed me off. So unless you 3 are willing to get out of our way, well, he's not going to make it to the night.
All right, roll the same roll again to see if you can
It's not
intimidate.
going to make it for the minute if you go at it.
Presence and intimidation.
Another 3. Ah.
Oh God.
You have fun willpower.
All right.
I could use a
Wanna use
willpower, but
willpower?
I've used so many
Up
already.
to you. All up to you. I'm just making sure you.
When does willpower replenish? By the way.
After a few days. or if you appeal to your vice or virtue.
So.
If you use wrath, isn't he a wrath?
Yeah, that's true. Can I just drop the dagger and start punching the shit out of this guy?
Roll composure before you do that, but yes.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm being a bad influence, Eddie.
That's fine.
Ah.
All right. You fail the composure. Yeah, go for it. If you were gonna appeal to wrath, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right. You proceed to beat into him, and since aggression has now started, that means combat has now started. So Satan, is your turn. In the meantime, the Gerard repeatedly wails on this guy's face.
Did I do some rolls for a brawl or?
You have a knife.
I'll have you roll that on your turn.
Actually, I'm just going to hold these guys off with my gun. But seriously, Lafayette, can you just stop Gerard from killing that guy? I mean, I know they're both unarmed, but I somewhat think Gerard got the upper hand, and I wouldn't want him to abuse his power right now.
Could be your only way in. Are you sure you want to stop him?
I'm pretty sure I don't want to stop him because there's three others on there.
What if
Yeah,
he
but
turns on you? Is
those
Brad
guys are-
safe?
Those guys are just fooled by whatever people is in that ring right now, I
We
think.
won't kill them. We will just maim them, I believe.
That's about the same, you know. You're not supposed to arm people in any way if they do not want to arm you.
In the meantime, Gerard is just
They
caught
kinda-
up in the enthralling act of beating the living crap out of this guy.
They kind of want
Pent
to
up
kill.
energy's coming out right now. Of anxiety and stress and hate right now on this fucking
The
guy.
fact that I had to go through all this bullshit that this person who I'm supposed to be saving left me for dead.
Think about it. You just were taken out of your life to handle you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You almost drowned. This bitch woman doesn't even come to rescue you. You have to ride with her, barely knowing what's going on, that you might be going with mages. And now this girl that you're maybe beginning to appreciate and like being around is now taken, perhaps being sacrificed, and this piece of shit when it starts on you, no, fuck him up. He is everything in front of you right now. Wail on him.
As for you, Chandelle, since you are trying to keep these guys at bay, you need to roll a intimidation roll. Because remember, the one of them, and he's not the one that's getting wailed on, did say your gun was not intimidating at all. So you.
I'm going to shoot that guy someday.
Failure composure
have
roll.
him.
Shoot.
Oh, that sounds good. Yes, 2 successes.
Okay, you got 2 successes out of 2 maximum dice. That's an epic success.
Woo!
So you not only actually managed to intimidate them to just not come at you, but they actually managed to take another step back. And as they continue to step back, they actually step on one of the chanters, and you just see everything just kind of start to, for lack of a better term, everything just begins to explode.
Oh,
And immediately the chanting stops, and all you hear is that.
oh.
Oh shit.
We need to get Hadley.
At which point you just see the head mage now has all of her attention pointed at you, and she begins to walk towards you guys.
Is Gerard still
And-
beating the living?
Yeah, he is, I think.
Poor bastard.
He's just so.
He'd probably this guy who's bloody in his hand would probably. He's just he looks over, still holding him by the neck.
Is it still my turn?
At which point you guys just. Yeah, hang on.
Oh, okay.
At which point you guys just see the entire ring just fly away and go into the next room.
With Hadley in it?
Again, bang up job with the rescue.
Damn it, I'm so sorry.
We tried. You're the one who wanted to join.
I can't shoot. I can't shoot at the head mage, even if he's scaring my shit out, because there is people all the way. I don't want to harm. So I guess I can't do anything for the rest of my turn.
So at which point you just see her kind of slap all three of them in the back of the head and say, "Get them! They're ruining everything." So they kind of take a step forward, but they're still very wary of getting close to you guys because of Chandelle.
Whose turn is it now? Oh yeah, it's Tari.
Yeah. At which point you guys kind of see, let's see, 1, 2 successes, and 1 reroll. Okay, so 2 successes. You kind of just see one of the guys to the left. He just kind of falls dead as a large kukri sticks out of his head. At which point she just begins drawing back on it with a wire, and the kukri goes back into her hand. Says, "Well, my turn." All right, Lafayette, your turn.
Okay, I use quick draw for my dagger, and I have fighting finesse, so I can use dexterity instead of strength in battle, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then weaponry as well. So how many dice would that be then?
How many did you have in
Weaponry?
Yeah.
I have 2, and then I have dexterity 3.
Okay. Do you have the ability to use your dexterity an ability that lets you use your dexterity instead of strength?
Yes.
Yeah, fighting finesse.
Okay, then yeah, it's your dexterity and then your weaponry, and I think you said you also had a specialty in it, right?
Swords. Well,
okay,
that
then yeah,
count.
that's an extra dice then.
Oh, okay. Sweet. 2 successes.
Alrighty. Yeah, it works. Go for it.
So I
And that was
attack
2.
him?
Yeah, you're gonna need to move up to him first, though.
Okay.
Can you move that far?
Oh, I can't. I can only
How
move
many-
like 10
what's-
feet. Yeah, 10
There
feet.
you go, 10 feet. You're good. That's exactly where you're supposed to be then.
Okay.
But since you're... No. 10 feet where you were at right now. Go back.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And because you're using a sword, you basically have to be in their face, so...
And now you're blocking.
What about throwing it if she or he wanted to?
If you want to throw it, that's going to be strength plus athletics.
Well, dexterity
I think-
in his case.
Yeah, no. For throwing a sword, you need to use strength.
Yeah,
I
you
don't think I
shouldn't
will
want
throw
to
a
it.
sword.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
if it was a dagger, that's a completely different story. But if you're using a sword, that thing's heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I will use throw it.
Alright, so you move forward. That's your first move.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Gerard, your turn. First off, I need you to roll a strength and brawl, plus whatever bonuses you have.
Okay, so 3 strength, 3 brawl,
Welcome
And-
up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
brute force that shit.
and he's a boxer, so I guess that adds another 1.
That's an extra one, yeah.
So that's 7, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I
2 successes.
I'm feeling a
Alrighty,
bit.
you're literally beating this guy down into the floor. Like, he's not even up against the wall anymore. He's just slumped with like half of his head up on the wall, and the rest of his body's just on the floor, and you're just repeatedly just wailing on this guy to the point where he actually starts, in between the wails of the grunts of pain, you can actually hear him crying, and he keeps trying to say, stop, please, no more, please, it hurts. And the moment he starts doing that, I need you to add 1 more willpower to yourself, because you just got 1 back.
Alright.
Alrighty, and he is now dead. You beat him.
Oh, wow.
Dear God.
These are normal humans, you guys. They're gonna be easy to kill.
I don't want to
Oh,
kill
okay.
normal humans. That's awful.
Well, think about it. What have they done to fucking your friend over there? There's a mage and they're trying to apparently wipe out all of humans. Are they really people? Ask yourself that question.
Yes, they are people.
Okay.
Existential crisis.
Think about it. Weigh your options here. Kill or be killed.
Okay, is Fuzz still in the turn,
Am
or
I
is
able
she
to-
not?
That was
Well, no,
my-
it's still Gerard's turn because that was just from his previous
Oh,
action.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Gerard, what I
So-
need you to do now is what are you gonna do?
Alright, so... I'm half tempted to sprint up and punch one in the face, but...
Just
That might
kill
be the
another one.
best.
2 for
It might
2.
be the best option.
I might as well go for like one more intimidation before things get serious. So, walking up, kind of cracking my knuckles and stiff neck, the blood on my...
Are you going to try to intimidate?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll that, please.
Does he get any bonuses from prior experience, like what he just did to that dude? Dead.
Alright, I'll give you a +1 to that.
You just punch that
Alright.
guy into
Scare the
nothingness.
shit out of him.
Okay then. That would do 2 for that, and gosh, do I have this down again? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's just silence then. Okay. Well, I got 2 on that for the intimidation.
you. Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah, you pretty much intimidate them. Hang on, let me get these guys out of the way real quick.
Outie.
Alright.
I feel much
so
better now.
Both of these guys once again take a step back. At which point, you guys can roll perception real quick.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wits and composure. You guys got it.
1 success.
One, and 2. No, 3.
Alright, all of you pretty much realize that the other cultists, the ones that don't look armed at all, are actually running towards the next room.
Well, I didn't think I was that intimidating, but
Fine,
I love-
yourself.
He drips blood.
I love the chase.
They're going to get Hadley, so we need to get to them first.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so is that all you're doing, Gerard? The intimidation?
Well, I don't believe I can go any farther forward, unless I want to go tossing a knife at them. Wait, what is my acrobat? Okay, athletics would be that, and it would be dexterity. I could.
2 first, 1 turn.
You know what? I might as well, because it would be athletics and dexterity, right?
Yes.
Let's see how this goes.
You have willpower,
One
remember.
success.
You just got 1 back.
True, but I don't want to go wasting it as soon as I got it.
Okay. I'm just
Save it for the
letting-
boss, when I can just.
This could be the boss.
Well, of course.
This guy
it's
sure
gonna be-
looks like a boss.
one success. So how
Alrighty,
effective-
you got 1
So are you
success.
throwing the...
Alright, so basically, which one were you throwing it at? Left or right, or the one in the back?
Probably left since it's directly in front of me.
Alright, you launch it at him, but it's not exactly as effective as what you saw Tyree do, so all it does is it just kind of goes at him, hits him in the back with the back of the blade. It looks like it really, really hurt him, though, since it got him right in the sternum. So you just kind of see him kind of double over. He's like, oh. At which point, he's kind of just on the ground on his knees, just crying over his boo-boo.
Bastards. Are you sure they're the bad guys? Shit.
I really don't want to kill those guys.
I honestly don't either at this point, but Gerard, on the other hand, just might. He's been through enough shit this week.
He's probably filled with adrenaline right now. He's probably fucking pumping. He's on fire. It's probably the best he's felt in a long time. Think about it.
Yeah, it's probably been about
Alright.
10 years since he's done something anywhere near us.
Yeah.
All right, Fuzzles. As for you, I need you to roll a stamina.
Let's see what we got. Okay.
Whoa.
Here's my dice fucky thing. Roll.
Okay, nice. One more for that success. Okay, you managed to roll enough of your enough to where you actually wake up. And let me reveal that for you real quick. Of course, you guys can't see this, so ignore it.
Aye, aye.
All right, you wake up and you realize that the floating golden ring has actually shrunk to just encompass you, and you see the other cultists continue to chant around you instead.
God damn it.
Good morning. So,
All right,
breakfast is the thing, right?
Chandelle, it's your turn.
Oh. I think I'm just going to try to intimidate these guys again, because they really look like such wimp. It's not even funny. So I'm going to wave my pistol at them again and try if that see if that works.
All right, go for it.
You haven't even fired the thing off yet.
That didn't work.
They might have.
All right, the guy on the right, who was pretty much the one that said your gun was a piece of shit, he kind of actually starts laughing. At which one he takes a step forward because he's not really afraid of you anymore. He's like, "Oh, what am I afraid of? This is just a pussy weapon." And he kind of just looks back and kind of does that whole bro chuckle, point at the other guy thing. He's like, "You're a pussy."
At this distance, can I aim at his dick?
Do it.
Roll composure.
Okay.
At this point, I don't know if you need to roll a composure because he's pretty much your identified enemy. And he's only 10 feet away, so I don't see any targeting minuses kicking in. So yeah, go for it. If you want to pinpoint target his penis, go for it.
Yeah, if I shoot him in the dick, I don't think he'd die, but it'd still be a pretty... it'd feel good,
I hope you get like.
With the size of that round that's about to go if it hits, I think a part of him will die.
Oh!
Yeah, he's
not... yeah, he's not getting up.
Okay, Chandelle, you actually get so irritated at this guy that you just don't even care about keeping yourself composed anymore. And this whole time you've been squeezing and just shaking so much that you just, in one of your fits of rage, you just accidentally just pull the trigger. But in that one split second where you realize what exactly is going on, you just instinctively aim down, and all you see is this large wet spot appear between his legs. At which point he keels over, and he's got a face of like, oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? And he just drops dead from the torn artery you just tore up.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Well, he's dead. I think everyone's reaction will be, what the fuck?
I think it's like...
I didn't expect that to happen.
That's what happens. You're playing with guns.
You just shot
You're playing with guns.
I'm not gun. I have probably more experience with guns than you.
Yeah.
Lafayette, what do you want to do after just seeing some guy die from losing his manhood?
I don't think... How can I be sure he's dead? I mean, he just dropped on the ground bleeding from his nuts.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
You busted an artery, dude. There's a lot of shit in his dick. He's dead.
That's a lot of blood. I think he's dead.
I think I need to roll composer for that.
If you want to make sure, Lafayette, if you want to actually full on make sure he's dead, roll a medicine roll. Just to make sure.
97.
Medicine? Okay.
I don't have medicine.
It's going to be wits and medicine.
Wits and medicine, okay.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's full on cadaverific right now. Alright, what else do you want to do now that you have confirmed that Chandelle just ruined a man's life entirely?
I feel awful now. I didn't want to kill those guys.
Well,
still that one guy there.
Want to kill him too?
Do I have to make a composure roll so I don't like freak out?
If you wanted, you would have to. Then yes.
Yeah, Lafayette's not the killing type as much.
Sorry.
Holy crap! You just killed him.
All right, yeah, you're freaking out just a wee bit, you know. There's no girly screaming coming out of you yet, but you know, actually, you know, the composure was enough to prevent you from just kind of instinctually crossing your legs at the moment you saw that.
Do I have to take a composure roll too, or?
You're probably.
Yeah, Gerard, I want you to roll that as well.
Also, I noticed no one did that back when I beat a guy to death.
Well, you took your time, so we kind of managed to
Yeah,
get
that guy's
information
death
in.
wasn't as sudden and full of impact as some guy dying from such a specialized
This is
wound.
something
It wasn't a
Dick
stick
exploding.
exploding.
Oh, he's not composed.
Well, then again, I'm already frantically wanting to kill people, I guess. I'm probably adrenaline-filled and
You
wanting to
succumb to bloodlust.
Basically.
Look at that one. We were botching. No, we're not doing botching. So okay.
So what do you want to do now, Lafayette? After
Um,
Gerard just kind of looks over at Chandelle and gives her a look of like, you are not doing that to me.
I saved your ass, don't.
Oh yeah, by the way,
What was
Gerard,
that?
Gerard, by the way, next turn you can only move half of your steps because right now you're crossing your legs.
Oh, come on. What guy wouldn't after seeing that?
I would cross my
Lafayette?
legs.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you got between your legs.
Yeah, exactly.
You just blew up. Oh god,
Yes, that guy is intimidated.
that guy's definitely intimidated. I probably move forward.
Alright, go for it. Move your 10
Yeah.
feet. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do? You want to try throwing that sword away, or?
No, I'm definitely not going to throw it away.
Alrighty. Alrighty. At this point, you just kind of the leader. She just kind of looks you guys over and says that this is enough. You are not going to stop this. At which point, you just kind of see her pull out a book and begin to speak something in what can only sound as gibberish.
Yeah.
At which point, once she is done, all you see is over here on this entryway, you just see some sort of wall come up.
Alright. Well, we gotta end this quickly.
Alright, as for this guy, he's kind of like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out.
I can
So
understand that.
he kind of just books it into the other room.
Oh, he's out.
Well, at least he didn't get killed, but my knife is over there.
Alright, Gerard, it's your turn.
Oh, is that for an intimidation check?
Alright, let's see. What to do. Because I don't think I can close that gap. That's a good 15 feet, and I can only move 5 this turn, and if you're serious about that. I don't have any... You know, I might as well, take out a cigarette and light it as I walk forward. What? He's addicted to it, and it helps calm him, I guess?
I think I need one too, actually.
He's a fucking psycho.
Are you going to try
Yeah,
to do that as an intimidation as well?
I
it.
might as well, considering it's not... It's more or less
Like
just to help him compose himself,
But
but
it's still pretty good.
yeah.
Add 1 dice for attitude.
What is her attitude? Nah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Alright, it works. You know, she kind of just, she doesn't step back, but she just gets ready, you know, like kind of like combat pose, like she's ready to just do something with that book of hers.
Can I snatch a book out of her hand?
Alright, Fuzz, as for you, you look around and you see more and more of these lightning bolts just begin to pop up around you.
What are you
As for
doing?
the chanting, you know, it keeps going, and every once in a while, you just hear something beneath you just roar repeatedly, almost like it wants to get out. At which point, you begin feeling beneath you thumping, and you begin to see the floor beneath you break.
You should
Just
probably
ever so
try
slightly.
getting out of that circle.
Can I move? Or like, I guess
yeah, you can try to
perception
move.
check?
Perception, and then try to move if you want.
Alright. I guess I have danger sense, and I have direction sense. So should I add those both to it too?
No. Perception, just roll standard perception.
Okay. What's composure, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, you managed to see more of the surrounding area around you. So let me reveal that for you. And you see, you know, you look to your left and you see this weird, for layman's terms and all intents and purposes, you just see something that looks almost like a force field blocking the way out.
Lovely.
In order to move, I'm going to need you to roll a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, roll the reroll. Okay, move one space to the left.
Outie.
Okay, and as you begin to move out, immediately these large, almost spectral in nature chains come out and envelop you, drag you back into the center, and I need you to take 2 lethal damage.
Okay.
As you just begin to be continually electrocuted by these chains.
Ouch.
Oh my.
And the moment you tried to get out, all you just hear is the roar just keeps getting even more.
I regret all of my decisions up to this point.
Like wanting to be a cultist in some kind of
Like
weird
providing
vocation.
distraction for you guys.
Alright, Chandelle, it's
Totally
your turn.
useful.
I think I'm just going to check composer because right now I could just slump in a pile of weirdness. Okay, I lose that. I just killed that guy. That wasn't what I wanted to.
Alrighty, well, you failed your composure. What would that force your character to do?
Well, nothing actually. I'm
Would
just
they be
staring at the body like an idiot.
Shoot the body again.
So, is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
You don't want to shoot the
Alrighty.
rage?
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's a good roll.
Yeah,
Oh my.
You want
Oh gosh. That's critical.
whatever she's going to do.
Success.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
You might want
Oh.
to handle her.
That's a critical success.
Alright, at
Five.
which point, Tyree, you can just feel the disappointment behind you guys. At which point, you see her do something with the kukri, at which point, she just all of a sudden appears behind the cult leader and slashes her neck open. The
Oh
moment
my.
the neck gets sliced open, you just see this thing disappear.
I think maybe now Lafayette would be screaming like a girl.
Alrighty, roll composure if you feel like you might need to scream like a little girl.
Okay.
If that would help you.
Okay, 2 successes and then roll once again.
Yes.
Okay, two successes.
Okay, you got 2 out of 4. You know, honestly, you kind of feel like you should scream at the moment. I mean, you just saw someone's neck get sliced open. But, fuck it. You know what? This day has been crazy enough as it is. You're just not going to care about that anymore.
Should Gerard do the same or?
Yes, anyone who feels like they might be impacted by the fact that someone just got gouged, Blade and
Well, I don't-
Soul style,
like-
please roll.
The question is, I don't know if she would or not. But
Well, you're a paramedic. I would, you know, GM wise, I would probably say no. I mean, you're used to seeing people not in front of you, but you're used to seeing people kind of bleeding their hearts out.
Well,
I
that
think
a little bit.
I'm just not even aware at this point of what's going on.
You're
All
not
right. Speaking of screaming like a little girl, it is your turn, Lafayette.
Okay, I will definitely start moving towards the next room to get.
Okay, since technically combat has now ended, you can move freely.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll just get to the next room.
So
And
that means all
maybe-
of you guys can move right now as well.
Okay, can I go and grab that book?
What?
Yeah,
book?
go for it.
Yeah, I mean, grab it.
And I'll do a perception check to check what.
There's
Before,
really no perception needed.
Okay.
I mean, you
Okay.
you walk in there and you literally see Fuzzy being electrocuted to death.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So I now have cultist book.
Can I push one of the chances away again?
Yeah, go for it.
Like last time?
Strength check. Yeah, strength.
Okay. That's. Oh god damn it! I will fail that. Oh, I didn't. Wow.
Alrighty. As for you, Gerard, the moment you try to pick up the book, it almost feels like it's a part of the floor itself. It's not moving.
Okay. Is there any other loot?
It's not like you
Wait.
can read anyway.
Ow.
Ah. Hey, actually,
Alright.
I have pretty good intelligence, so.
Alrighty. At which point, since all of you guys are over here, you just kind of see the leader mumble something with her torn out throat, and you just see her disappear along with her book.
Alright.
Alright, Gerard. What are you guys going to do? Oh, by the way, let me stop the chanting.
Also, I needed to grab the knife that I had from over there.
Also, Lafayette pushed one of the chances away.
Yes, the chanting has stopped.
Can I try grabbing and pulling Hadley out? Hadley? However you pronounce it, Hadley.
Hadley.
Hadley,
Hadley.
Hads, whatever.
Can I try doing that?
Yeah, go for it. You're going to need to do an acrobatics, so dexterity and acrobatics to hop over the ring and try to get in there.
So that'd be 3 acrobatics would be. Wait, what would acrobatics be? You mean athletics?
Yes, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking Pathfinder.
So am I for a second. I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Ooh, that's good.
Very good, actually. Very, very good. Okay, I'm going to label that a good success. You actually not only just Michael Phelps swan dive over this thing, but your momentum that you managed to build up actually is enough for both of you to get launched out the other end.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
That's-
man.
I am
Outie.
completely and utterly like rocking the paramedic.
Totally.
Combat medic. There you go.
Alright, at which point, let me do this one. And let me do that.
Is it a boss
All right.
battle?
At which point, the moment you remove Hadley out of the ring actually just decomposes, and all you see instead is a large ring of fire where that ring used to be.
Oh god.
At which point, you see each and every single one of the cultists that was chanting dies, and all you see is these long tendrils, large green tendrils pop out of the ring of fire, reach into the bodies of all the dead cultists, and what can only be described as a very beautiful but sad orb get pulled out of each body and dragged into the electricity in the middle.
What the fuck?
Boss time.
Hadley is fairly interested about this fire.
Well, I'm pretty sure Gerard is kind of not.
Fireball
At which
over
point
there.
you see both the fire ring and the lightning itself leave the room. And instead a large rune begins to pop up.
I think I need to lie down for a bit.
Lafayette, can you
And
look
you see
into that? I
some
need to make
large
sure that-
sort of hound-looking thing pop out of the ring.
Here we go.
Can I try and patch up Hadley if anything's wrong?
Yes.
Just to be sure.
My
if you're gonna try to
hero.
check her, do
Intel-
wits and then medicine.
Alright. I believe I have like there. I'm not using the med kit because it's kind of a waste at this point. Just to be sure.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's good.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
that's a lot of initiative.
Alrighty, you guys. So this thing comes out first, and all you hear is Chandelle and Tyree just kind of say, "You guys need to get your asses in here now."
Alright, so
Chandelle, I need you to roll a composure with a -3.
Oh,
gosh.
So okay, failed. Just the sight of this thing. This is something you instinctually, on a molecular level, know that this is something that is not supposed to exist in this plane of existence. Because you failed your composure, you are knocked out for this round. You literally, from the fright and the disgust that this thing brought you, you're just knocked out clean.
what do you mean this round? This fight
Like,
or this
Yeah,
turn?
no, this round, like
Okay,
this turn order, you can't do anything.
okay.
So that's like 3 seconds of being knocked out.
Yeah,
You're
1
like
minute stop.
staring, or you black out for just a second.
Yeah.
I do a lot of staring this lately.
Alright, if I can please click on it, that would be great. There we go. Alright, at which point, the moment this thing sees that you just fall on the ground helpless, it begins rushing towards you.
Oh,
And
that's
as it reaches you, all it does is just pins you down to the ground with both of its claws, and you can do whoever's in the hallway, which would be Lafayette. You just see this thing's face get ever closer to Chandelle.
Oh gosh. Waking up to that will not be fun.
Alright, at which point I am actually going to use a combat maneuver for this, because if I don't, you're probably going to have a fun time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rerolls. Alright, so 4 successes. At which point you guys just kind of see Tyree just launch herself on top of this thing, and with both her combat knife and her kukri, she just stabs him down onto the back of this thing and just hangs on rodeo style. At which point the creature in pain
girl.
just kind of rears and lets Chandelle go. Alright, Gerard, your turn.
Alright, so I did what I could to heal up Hadley, which was 4, so that was pretty good, you know?
Do I get my health back?
No.
No.
If it was
Yeah.
bashing, then yes, but lethal, it's not something you can heal on the get-go like that.
Alright.
So that was completely worthless.
Well, you made sure she was
You
okay.
at least stabilized her. You stabilized her, which is not worthless.
Alright, good point. So, might as well help her up and start moving off towards the hallway because of all the commotion.
Alright, the room you guys are in is not technically a combat room yet, so you can go into the next room if you want.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Then let's,
That includes you, Lafayette.
Okay.
so, like, right
I'm
here.
assuming that Gerard is helping me walk.
Yeah. For the time being, though, at this point, I should probably set you against the wall to make sure you don't get.
Alright, all
bad.
3 of you,
Sit there.
need to roll composure.
With a net -3.
Okay.
Minus 3.
So 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually got a success as well.
You guys, I wish I'd rolled that.
Oh wait, what do I roll?
Composure
Compos-
at a -3.
Those are my-
So if you roll like 4 dice, you only get 1. And if you roll 1 dice, well, you don't roll anything.
Wait, so I had 3 dice, so I just rolled.
I'll give you the 10.
Alright.
I'll give you the 10 because those things are pretty rare. As for you, Lafayette, because of the whole not a fuck is given attitude you pretty much had this entire time after seeing that other incident, that's the whole reason you got that 9. It's you just don't care anymore. You're pretty much coming to expect crazy shit like this happening nowadays.
And Gerard is just
And
Gerard.
not only that, but I mean, I'm just gonna say I'm giving you the 10 because you're not so much focused on the thing right now. You're still focused on Hadley a little bit more right now.
True.
Okay, so I have 3 composure. Just roll 1.
Yes. I'll give you the 1. Okay.
Okay.
Hadley, you see this and you just immediately break down in terror. I mean, you out of everyone, you felt this thing's presence more than everyone, so it already had you pretty freaked out to begin with, and just actually seeing what was scratching at pretty much the surface beneath you, you're gone. You're out for the next 2 rounds.
Welcome to the
Okay.
club.
All right, Lafayette,
I'll attack that thing.
go for it.
I'll just quickly. Okay, let me just check how many I have. 2, 3. Okay, 6. Roll. Oh, that's good.
Nice. Reroll.
Nice. Roll 2.
Oh, that's
Nice.
pretty good.
3 successes. Already. All right, as you just lunge forward with your sword, it goes directly through the thing's head. And, you know, the slight moment of the ecstasy that you got out of the fact that, you killed this thing. You just see your sword begin to immediately dissolve inside the creature. And, yeah, the creature was hurt very, very badly. But half of your sword is now gone.
Oh. Great!
Alright, Fuzz is out, so it's this thing's turn. Alrighty, let me roll a strength check for this. Okay, so this thing does not like having whatever it is on its back. So it just starts bucking like crazy, at which point it kind of moves over to this side and just slams its entire back against the wall, dropping Tyree down on the floor, and then it just moves over here back again, trying to get back at Chandelle. Alright. Was this the turn you had to skip? Yes, it is. Isn't it? No. Okay, Chandelle,
no,
you're back.
Yay!
Alright, Chandelle, you're back, and I need you to roll stamina.
Oh, that will be good. Oh, nice.
Nice. Alright, you wake up, and you actually manage to, with enough time, see this thing coming back at you, so roll a strength check to pick yourself back up off the floor.
Yes.
Excuse me. Alright, you pick yourself up. Alright, as you use the wall to your right as support to get yourself back up, you just stand up and face to face against this creature. In further detail, now that you're up close to it, all you see is fangs and slimy, moist skin and covering this entire thing that looks almost like a cross between a giant wolf, a bear, and some weird sort of jellyfish.
It's a man-bear pig.
I have a question.
Tulu.
What's up?
Would the body blow merit work on this?
What does the merit say?
It's a boxing merit. You can that if you land a hit, it will stun for a turn.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
You guys probably, that sword just dissolved inside him. There's acridity and acid all in the air. The smell of it's everywhere. You know this thing's fucked up beyond anything, especially in your face right now, Chandelle.
So you shouldn't touch it.
Yeah, well, that's why I have a gun, I guess.
So Gerard, use a dagger, don't use your fists.
I can't. I threw my dagger.
Oh yeah, right.
Did you get it back?
You picked it up.
Yeah, you got it back.
You said you picked it up.
Did. But I don't know how well my weaponry would be.
Did I regain all my composure? Because being close to this thing, I think I should roll again.
Go for it.
Go for it.
No.
Jesus Christ.
You're
I'm
freaking out.
I'm willpowering it. Each point of willpower is used for
dice.
1 dice. For 2 dice, okay.
1 willpower gives you 2 dice.
Okay, I'm using 2 of them.
Oh god.
Ah, that's better.
A reroll? Okay. So you're still freaking out, You don't know what to do. Out of you managed to keep your head long enough to where you don't faint again. But roll to attack.
Can I do funning?
No, roll to attack.
Yeah, no, what I mean is...
You're literally in a crazed attack right now.
Yeah, but that kind of fits.
You've gone into fight or flight. You're basically in fight or flight mode right now. You have no idea what you're doing, and the first thing that your hand has is your gun.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, in that kind of situation, I would tend to unload my gun entirely on the thing.
Yeah.
I can go for that. Go for it.
I don't know how fanning works exactly, but it's a thing I saw in the armory. Should I check it, or should I just attack normally?
Is it a skill that you actually have?
It is not a skill, it's just a thing you can do with revolver.
Then yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yes. Rifles, submachine. Damn it, this thing has no end. For fuck's sake. Okay, just forget it. I'm going to shoot at it.
Dexterity firearms.
Let's do this.
Oh god.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
I'm good at this. 4 successes.
Alrighty. You fully unload your revolver in this thing's face, and what you're noticing is that as each bullet reaches to the point of impact, a large rune, kind of like the one that's on the wall, on the floor, just pops open in front of this thing's face, and all the bullets just kind of phase out of existence. But once the final bullet actually reaches it, you just see it break and it goes inside of this creature's head. As the bullet reaches inside the head, it immediately just consumes itself in fire, combusts in acid, and I need you to take 2 lethal from the splash damage that just landed on your face.
Damn it.
There goes Chaz's pretty face. And there goes acid that I have to heal. God damn it.
What, did I get the acid in my face?
Yeah, because you're face to face with this thing.
Damn it.
Alright, at which point Tyree gets up off the wall, really groggy. I mean, she just got slammed into the wall by a 500-pound creature. She gets up, and you just kind of see her look at both of her weapons. Her combat knife is gone. This is just the fucking hilt, and she just tosses it to the side and begins to launch herself again at the thing with the kukri. She tries to jump on top of the creature, but doesn't manage to make it. Her kukri slices into it, but it just the creature just nonchalantly shrugs her off once again. Alright, Gerard, your turn.
Alright. Would I be able to hit it with the dagger from here, or is it kind of hard to tell the distances?
You'd have to go through Chandelle, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to there and then try stabbing with the dagger. Which that would be weaponry and strength, right? Or would it be...
weaponry and strength, yes.
Okay. That seems good enough.
Two successes.
Yeah,
Alright, Gerard, you launch your whole body behind this attack, and you manage to stab the knife into this thing's, what you think is its neck. And the moment the knife goes in there, the moment it enters its body, it just immediately vaporizes as well, and you just start seeing acid drip onto the hilt of the blade. So I'm guessing you will immediately drop that.
Yeah. Drop it like it's hot.
Alright, Lafayette.
The sword damage, how much does damage the attack?
You should have picked it up with your sword. What did your sword say? Yeah. What sword is it?
Half of it is gone?
Yeah, half of it is gone.
So how would it affect my roll?
Same roll, the sword's a sword.
Okay.
It just means that you probably only got like one more use out of it.
Okay. Oh, that was bad.
You had one success.
One
Oh,
success.
okay.
one. Shit. I was thinking. Yeah.
All right, Lafayette, you swing forward with what's remaining of your sword, and you slice into what looks like is already open. At which point the creature tries to put up its rune thing again, but your sword just shrugs it off like it's nothing. Like your sword gives no shits about that barrier.
Apparently I
At
did
which point-
something.
At which point you slime in your entire body weight into this thing's head, and it just screams in pain. At which point it just kind of glances off the remainder of the sword and backs up a bit.
Hey.
All right, Hadley. Okay, I need you to roll. Where is it?
Would be
I
composure.
actually need you to make a morality roll.
Okay, how to do that?
Just roll 7 dice. If your morality is at 7, it is.
It's a 7, I think.
Okay, then roll your morality, and then afterwards I need you to roll your composure.
3.
Okay.
And you're 1.
Okay, you begin hearing buzzing in the back of your head. At which point you kind of you feel yourself forced to look at this thing. And the moment you look at this thing, you see 2 long tendrils coming out of its head. Both points glowing in this deep, almost demonic-looking purple. And then you just see your field of vision entirely go purple. And all you hear is, kill her.
Oh shit.
I need you to roll composure once again.
Oh gosh.
Oh god,
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
wigging out here.
Oh wow.
Or maybe I'm not wigging out.
Okay, that composure's nice. Like, no, I'm not fucking killing her.
Alrighty,
Slightly not-
Reroll.
you managed to keep your wits about you enough to realize that's not your thought, that's not your idea. You don't want to kill Lafayette. So you know when you come
Wait,
to.
Lafayette is male, right?
Male.
Riptide doesn't know. Whatever. Riptide doesn't know.
I can't
you
wait
don't
till
want
they...
you don't want to kill Lafayette,
Kill the blonde one.
and basically what you realize her just grab you by the hem of your clothes, and you see a dagger in her hand, and as you take a closer look at Hadley, you see her eyes are glowing a deep purple with no pupils whatsoever, and then immediately you just see her eyes go back to normal, and Hadley, you just realize you were about to stab Lafayette in the chest.
Oh shit. Hey, who wants to hold this dagger? Because I don't want to hold this dagger. Have someone else hold this. Hey, blonde person. You
I'll
hold
take
this.
it. I need another dagger.
Somebody.
Alrighty,
not
at this
me.
point,
Fucker killed my dagger. I need a new one.
creature
Bring it
just
out.
the creature just kind of takes a step forward, and you see almost like it just walks through existence. It just disappears, and then immediately it pops up right behind Hadley.
Hi there.
I think you should
Alright.
keep the
Nice
dagger.
to see you again.
It's not on me anymore, at least.
I got a taser.
All right, at this point,
Oh
2,
gosh.
3. When we,
Oh gosh.
That's a lot of successes.
I
at
don't
this
know.
point, Hadley, you just see it turn you around and slam you hard onto the ground. And you see both tendrils come out of its head again, and it latches directly onto each of your temples. And you just feel yourself let go.
And about.
Alright, Chandelle,
Yep.
your turn.
That thing is quite big, right?
Decent, yes.
But I don't have any ammo left.
This
Because
thing's about the size of a bear.
Yeah, there's not much I can do really.
Reload?
I don't have any ammo on me.
Okay.
Yeah, he literally just blasted through all of his ammo right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great job.
It's freak out.
Yeah.
I mean,
She.
yeah.
So
Damn it! What do I do? Lafayette, what do I do?
Slam the butt of the gun into it. I don't know.
Oh my god.
What can you do?
Pistol whip it.
Pick up the dagger that the girl dropped.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hadley
do that. So I pick up the dagger and I want to stab that shit right in the tentacles that's holding her. What
Cut
do
it
I
off?
roll? Yeah, slash at it.
Yeah, you can try it.
So what do I roll?
If you're gonna try doing that, that's gonna be strength, and technically it would be weaponry, but because it's an impromptu weapon, I'm gonna have to tell you -2
-2 overall?
dice. -2 dice.
Okay, so I don't have any dice.
Then
No
that's
dice.
a luck die. That's literally a luck die. That's 1 dice.
Ah,
Alright, you try to do it, and as it comes down on the creature, you just see another tendril come out of its back. It grabs onto the weapon and just crushes it.
damn it.
Good
Do you
job.
even have any weapons left?
I have my gun. I don't want to pistol whip that thing. It will ruin the. Oh god. I'm just going to hang back a little. Okay.
If something doesn't happen this next turn, I'm going to do something very, very dangerous / stupid / probably the only thing he can do.
Good.
Well, you get to do it now.
Oh.
Do
Great.
it.
So I have a question. Since Body Blow would stun, would it stop its use of the tentacles on Hadley?
It would pull her off her slightly, yes.
Let's
Hey,
do this.
you should use some of your bandages on your fist so you don't get as burned as my face, for
Yeah,
example.
I was. Yeah, I'll do that. But wait, I have to take a whole turn to do that?
It's just wrapping bandages. I don't think it's going to take an entire turn to wrap a bandage around your hand.
You're
Alright.
used to it. Huh?
Valid point too. So that would be strength and brawl for that. +1. That would be 7 die. And if any of them do damage, it's stunned. Are you fucking kidding me?
Willpower.
That's
Willpower.
Helped
God
Yeah.
damn acid. Ugh.
Was
willpower,
that
right?
such a massive
Willpower.
failure?
Yeah,
Hadley, you're
willpower.
not gonna
I'm
survive this
willpowering
run,
it.
sorry.
I'm willpowering it.
There you go. That's
Thank
something.
you.
1 stun.
Alright, you punch it once, and you see it didn't even get to shit.
Oh. Well, it's still the thing of the.
It's a riptown, boy. I don't know what you're fucking with.
Right, it has those glyphs, so I have to hit at least 3 times before it would even do damage. Fuck.
That was weird. Okay, yeah, at which point you see both tendrils just unlatch completely from Haley.
Oh, okay, that works. I'm probably the next target, but wait, I'm the white mage. Fuck.
You must be the one guy that didn't got hurt from
Alright,
the...
Lafayette.
So already.
Wow, what am I supposed to do?
I'd recommend getting Hadley out of there.
Yeah,
Someone
I
drag
think
me
I pull
away.
Hadley out of there. Pull Hadley out? What should I do? Roll strength?
Yeah, I mean, you could do anything if... Yes.
Okay.
Because she's on the ground.
Just grab the rainbow and drag.
That's great.
Willpower.
Yeah, willpower. I'm gonna willpower it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I like making people
Alright.
waste their willpower.
Alright, Lafayette, you bend down trying to get Hadley out of there, and you grab on and yank, but this thing still has one of its hands directly on top of her chest. It does not want to let her go. So, Hadley, get your butt back there.
Oh well. It was a valiant effort.
Well,
Alright, speaking of get your butt back there, it's your turn.
Great. Am I still alive and awake?
Well, it's
Well-
slightly stunned for a turn, so.
Basically, what you felt happening to you is you felt happy, complete. Non-existence was almost fulfilling, if that makes any sense. You actually have no idea what's going on anymore, because the moment those tentacles came off your face, you actually feel sad. Like, you felt like you were actually a part of something bigger than you, and now you're just back to little old you again.
Oh, that's horrible.
So I need you to roll composure.
Okay. Action composure.
Alrighty.
I do not take this well.
Alrighty. You actually take it so badly that you pick up both of the tendrils that are to your sides and
Oh my.
willingly latch them back onto your face. At which point you just feel complete again, and you feel happy. Like the rest of you actually see her smile and giggle, like almost like this is what she wants.
One hell of a drug.
As far as the Rift Hand is concerned, it gets itself back up. It's still wobbling somewhat, but then it realized that it still has its connection. At which point it just kind of turns around and looks over at you, Gerard, and you see it phase out of existence.
Oh god.
And then immediately, as it phases out, you realize that you guys are already on the other side of the room.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit, I just accidentally went back.
Oh. She's going to do some shit again. Crazy shit.
Oh my. Oh my.
At which point you see its head split apart, and a massive swath of tendrils pops out, envelops you completely, both your wrists, your ankles, and just mummifies you. At which point you just yourself get enveloped, and your head is now inside of this thing.
Me
and you
or
two also feel happy, and you two also feel happy and fulfilled, like you're a part of something. Like you feel Hadley there with you, and all she does is she just grabs your hand and kind of gives you a welcoming smile.
Ship it.
Chandelle, your turn.
What am I supposed to do?
Should I roll composure?
You don't have to roll anything. You're happy.
God damn it. Well, at least he gets some happiness after all the shit he's been through.
Yeah, there you go. This is your.
Even if that means he's gonna probably die.
This
What am I
entire day is
supposed
good for you when it comes down to it, huh?
This could just be like the happy, happy joy Rift Hound god thing, and these were just like happy cultists, and we just fucked up everything.
Should I just,
Hell of a
should I
fucking
just throw Lafayette on it or something?
I don't
So
know. What
what
do you want to do?
with them?
Chandelle?
Is there any rocks around?
No. This temple looks remarkably well kept.
Well, that's shitty.
Well, there's a torch over there, or sort
Is
of,
there?
they're like
Right here.
columns of fire. So, I mean, gotta come from somewhere.
Where do you see that? I have no idea what to do.
There, and there, and there.
Is there fire?
Yeah.
I just see a big cake-like rock.
Yeah. Well, it's meant to be fiery, torchish thing.
Lafayette, what do I do?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
You're a smart person. I don't know anything about that.
I won't do anything I do.
You seemed to enjoy that movie pretty well earlier.
What makes you think I know what the hell I'm supposed to do?
I think I'm going to roll an occult check just to see if I can, if I know that thing from somewhere, see if I can find any weakness.
Alright,
So-
roll your wits and academics. With the hang on, let me see your sheet real quick. I want you to roll wits and occult, and then afterwards I want you to roll your wits and academics with the religion, not the history, just the religion.
Okay. So first, Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's a good occult roll. Okay, basically, from your occult roll, you realize that whatever these idiots did, it's not exactly what they wanted to do. They committed a major fuck up, either through their own way or from you guys disturbing the ritual. So this thing might have supposed to be here, but odds are it's not supposed to be here at all, or it's not. This is probably not what was supposed to happen.
Wait, isn't there still that one guy in the other room?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was probably long gone by now.
Well, he couldn't teleport. He was one of those lackeys.
Yep.
All right. As far as your second roll is concerned,
Yep.
you don't recognize any references in any religion for this, but you do remember reading in a couple science fiction books about creatures such as this. Nothing too in-depth, but you realize that this thing's probably gonna fuck all of you up.
Well, that was
think we already
that
knew
was a
that.
fucking waste of time.
Do your cult check at the beginning.
Is that like a thing from Lovecraft or something?
It looks Lovecraftian, like in an unspeakable way. Well, I think I'm done for my round. I'm just going to light myself a cigarette since I'm on the verge of crying myself to death.
Well, Gerard doesn't need his cigarettes anymore. He's so happy.
Well, I need to.
Nicotine's nothing compared.
All right, Gerard. As for you, all you begin hearing is, "Join me. Join me. Become one of us." At which point you feel a slight amount of pain going into your chest, almost like if you were being stabbed. But that's obviously not the case. I mean, this thing.
Oh God.
This thing's your friend. And then you just feel your mind cloud over even more, and all you see is, something. I'll go into it with you later as to what you see.
Well, at least I mean
Lafayette,
I'm
your turn.
not dead yet.
Okay, I'll
I'm
just
not
move
gonna die.
forward, and I can't do much else.
Oh God, this is gonna be like from Aliens, where there's gonna be like some sort of like alien kid.
Are
and
we
stuff.
like the next like Virgin Marys or something to this thing?
Alright, you're gonna birth alien babies.
My God, imagine if I had like a Rift Hound son named. I would name it Tom.
Teenage pregnancy right here. Hadley's still 19.
All right, Hadley, you
Okay, it's 25.
since you only have the tendrils and that's it. Try rolling a composure.
Oh, rolling what?
Composure.
Okay. Roll.
All right, reroll. Okay, 23. All right. As you're like kind of in your almost opiate wasteland, you something in the back of your head's telling you like, no, this is wrong. This is not supposed to be it. This is not the way it is. So you actually begin fighting against this thing's influence over you. And every time you fight, it fights back harder. Like it wants you to be under its control. Each and every single thing you can think of to just get out of this thing's things. It counters you in each and every single way. I need you to roll another composure. Nice. Alright, at which point you kind of just manage to fight it off enough to where you see everything that's going on back in the room again. You've regained your vision.
Back.
You can try to remove the tendrils or continue with the happy thoughts.
Now I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
Alright, roll a strength check. Reroll.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
Nice.
You actually reach up to your you reach up to the sides of your head, and you just latch onto both of them, and you just rip them off your face, and all you feel is blood running down the sides of your face. And as you look at both of your hands, you see that it wasn't only just latched onto you; there was actually stuff that was going into your head. And as you let go and reach up and touch the sides of your head, you feel almost like miniature tentacles, and you can almost pull them out from just terror and horror. So
I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
a puke kind of check. Am I gonna puke or something about this? That's kind of horrifying.
I need your roll composure, actually, yes.
puke
Yeah.
check.
One. Okay, you maintain yourself long enough, but it does force you to take a step back.
Howdy. Fuck that.
So does Hadley see me being engulfed in, or am I already?
She doesn't even know that's you in there anymore.
Oh God.
A little too preoccupied over here.
Oh yeah, there's the guy still over there,
He's just watching all this.
motherfucker.
Sucker.
Alright, at this point... change this up a bit for you guys. Alright, so it just kind of looks around at you all. Sees that you obviously do not wish for its embrace. And
Yeah,
it
no
looks
shit.
down on Gerard. And all you hear, Gerard, it is complete. And it just drops you down on the floor.
Oh, wonderful.
At which point it kind of looks towards past Hadley, and it sees the other coven member there. At which point it just rushes towards him, latches onto him with everything it has, hops back forward over here, goes inside the circle, and you just see it and the circle just disappear. Oops, except for Tiger.
That was suck.
Great. What made you sound?
Can I rush
Or-
towards?
You're out of combat.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
You're out of combat.
Oh.
You can rush to him.
Yeah, so I'll just check my medical.
Yes. Since it's out of combat, do intelligence instead of wits.
Intelligence and medicine, okay. Oh, no, that's not that. Okay, reroll. God damn it.
Alrighty, you start pulling all of these tentacles off of him, and besides, the obvious harm he has received, I mean, just that success alone is enough to show you that he had the same miniature things going inside his head, as well as this rather large, obtuse, almost like diamond, but it's made out of like some sort of strange material embedded in his chest.
Oh shit.
Jesus. This is getting
gonna be
worse and worse.
Is he
I'm
gonna
the next
turn
Jesus.
into, like,
I'm happy.
he's gonna
to
turn into a
Jesus.
prophet.
He's a prophet of free drugs and happiness.
It's kind of funny considering his backstory. He is the type of character that a Lovecraftian horror would interact with.
Yeah. Well, it's
That's
funny how that
hilarious.
works, huh?
At which point Tyree comes over to you guys and says, well, for all intents and purposes, I guess this was a job well done. Although we will have to report this to the higher-ups. None of you are dead, so congratulations on that. We're gonna have to get both you and the woman checked out, though, medically and psychologically. We don't know exactly what that thing was doing to you.
So is Gerard out like a light, or
You're out like a fucking light. I mean, the shock of being removed from this thing is it's knocked you out for not even a couple rounds. You're out for a couple days.
my gosh?
Basically the amount of shock you received is traumatic to the point of like almost like childbirth traumatic.
Ah, God. So I guess this is essentially his relapse.
Yep. Welcome to your rebirth, Gerard.
Alrighty, at which
Well-
point all of you walk out of the temple, and hovering right over where the entrance is, you see the recon helicopter back. Excuse me. At which point you see two men in suits approach you guys, and they approach Tyree specifically and say, "Is the job done?" All she says is, "Kind of. Whatever that thing was, it got away."
And you just kind of see disappointment on their faces. At which point they turn around to all four of you and say, well, at least none of you died. That means our recon was correct. You are somewhat suitable for this type of work.
Suitable.
That's gonna hurt on our resume.
Eddie, I want
What's
a
up?
walkie-talkie to sound.
You want a what?
I want a walkie-talkie to sound in the helicopter. This is where I'm... Here we go.
So there's like a.
Inside the helicopter, you hear a buzzing noise. There's some sort of radio being chimed in. And over the intercom, you can hear this woman. She's extremely ecstatic. She's talking, "Give me them! Give me them! I want to see them right now! Bring them back! I need to talk with them! They have this information! Bring them back ASAP! No rush! Go! Go!"
Is this a Russian accent?
I don't know. I'm just talking.
At which point you see the helicopter operator. It looks like he's doing something, and the two guys in suits bring their hands up to their right, up to their left ear, and they're like, "Okay, we understand. Of course. At which point they kind of go behind all four of you and begin to herd you towards where the helicopter begins to land.
You heard him if Gerard is out like a light.
He's carrying or something.
Well, herd is a general for they're getting you on the helicopter.
All right.
Maybe
All right,
Taria is carrying him, Gerard.
So as all of you guys get into the helicopter, you know, all five of you are in there. Gerard, they got you on a cot, and did you guys just see Tyree just pull off a necklace and put it around Gerard's neck, and you hear her just chant some weird thing. At which point she just kind of gets back up, looks at all of you, and says, "What? What are you looking at?"
Tyree.
Nothing at all.
I have the feeling I should be thanking you, though. I mean, you're obviously not responsible for everything your organization does that is putting us in that mess in the first place, but you did save my life and that of those people out there.
Just doing my job. That's what I get paid for. That's what you'll get paid for if you accept. And at which point she kind of looks over at you, Chandelle. Just don't go nuts on the firing. Ammunition, as you'll come to learn, is your best friend. Don't be stupid.
I keep that in mind.
So as that ends, you guys get lifted off, and you begin going back to Miami.
Wonderful. Wunderbar.
Alrighty, now that is the end of today's session. You guys are more than free to RP in the Skype chat for Guardians Miami for what'll happen. By the time the next session rolls around, 1 week will have passed, so take that into account. If you have any skills you wish to train or anything you wish to do, remember you have exactly 1 week to do it.
Except for Gerard.
Except for Gerard. Gerard, you're only going to have 5 days to do it. You're going to be out for 2 days straight. Since I don't really talk into the Skype chat too much because, well, walls of text overwhelm me, my character Tyree will pretty much be looking in on Gerard every once in a while.
Alright.
You know, every once in a while she will also be chanting the same gibberish you guys heard on the helicopter. So if you want to pay heed to that, go for it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you don't, well then, go fuck yourselves. So basically, you know, like I said, RP. Nakir is also co-GMing this, so if you have any questions you need to run by her, go for it. She knows where I'm going with this, so you know she'll know what she can give away and what she can't.
Okay.
But yeah, but mostly next week we're gonna be going into mostly actual introductions into the Guardians. The reason, I know I was kind of harsh when I said no introductions to Nakir, but I don't like doing intros first because I'm not that way. The way I like doing this is I want you throw you guys into the thick of the action. I want you guys to actually understand what it is you're going to be going up against, because that way it'll influence your RP into whether yes or no you will be joining the Guardians. Because you know, if you're going to have to be dealing with this kind of shit and worse, you know, that's something you can RP out and, you know, put some more consideration to this. And then you know, obviously, of course, you're going to accept because then you're out of the fucking campaign if you don't. But you know, from there, next session we will be doing a small introduction. Not so much as grandiose and expansive as the ones Rax do. I normally like to do my introductions in group. Because that'll also help you guys work out your group dynamics as well. Who can do what, who can do when, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I can shoot people in the dick.
or you know, if you're proficient in shooting people's penises off, you know, then you can start working that out in the next week's intro session.
Well, it would be the funniest thing would be if the guy said "blow me."
That should have happened. It should have happened.
Before we get too distracted, I want to say a couple things myself, just to give a little bit more context. Like, clearly, this helicopter is taking you back to the main base of operations. You guys aren't getting a ton explained carding-wise. There's no intro by any means. But upon arrival at the... Eddie, what do you want the Cardian base to be like? Maybe this should be in your description. They're not going to go up. It's just going to be like basic intros.
Like a bouncy castle.
Honestly, I mean, like, if you pay attention, like West Coast, for example, the one in LA, they have it inside a skyscraper. Obviously, that's not really going to be the case out here in Miami, because they're, you know, the skyscrapers that are there, they're either hotels or some other stupid shit. So, Cardian Base, literally, it looks just like a large, almost like a large farm. From the outside, anyways, you know.
Oh, a plantation.
The cover is literally, it looks just like a large plantation. Unofficially, inside the large barn, there is actually a freight elevator where you guys will be taken down about a good 25 floors. There's 25 floors to this complex. And inside this complex, there is housing, there is, you know, the full shebang, as well as combat and training rooms. There will be meeting rooms, the whole shebang. This is a full-on... the reason, you know, the Cardians, for as much of a mafia as they are, they're pretty much paramilitary at this point. They have the money and the connections to actually be able to pull some off like this.
Okay.
High tier elite shit.
Not for you guys. You guys are newbies.
Yeah.
But you will get to see some of the nicer toys inside the facility.
No, Gerard was going so well until he decided he had to save Hadley.
In my book, honestly, Gerard was still going well in that. I mean, you RP'd beautifully.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, to tell you the truth, paramedics, I do not know a single paramedic that would not do what you did. You know, all paramedics are trained for, you know, help people before you help yourself. You know, obviously keep yourself out of danger, but still, you know, try to save as many people as you can. So in my opinion, you RP'd that beautifully. Same thing with Chandelle. I mean, you know, super nouveau riche, you know, pampered princess gets thrown into the midst of this. Yeah, she's gonna be freaking out like crazy, of course. You know, this is something completely not even out of left field. This is something that's coming out from the fucking town next over for her. So, you know, all of you, you know, wonderfully done. You know, sorry about, you know, technical issues, but, you know, once again, every campaign has that in the first get-go. You know, hopefully next week we'll be able to pull it off a little bit faster.
It was still fun for the time.
Yeah, that was really fun.
This is pretty great.
Yeah.
It was great, yeah.
For the sake of basic things that happen while you're in the Cardian base, of course, all of you are probably getting checked. All of you are getting the whole medical deal. The person over with intercom probably didn't come down. I'm gonna do that intro stuff like a week later. But you were all checked. You were probably all like talked to, like, what happened? What did you see? What were your experiences? You know, interrogated. But then, what do you think happened after that, Eddie? Were they just sent back after some time, or did they stay at the base?
No. Basically, what ended up happening in this place is something that's even also outside of the Guardians' scope of expertise, which, to be honest, I mean, the Guardians deal with demons on a daily basis. So, I mean, you know, they're not too surprised about what's happening, but this is still something that hasn't been encountered before, so everyone's going to be kept under full-on fucking quarantine. You know, Lafayette and Chandelle, you guys will be allowed to roam the base, you know, as freely as you can. There will be some restricted areas, of course, obviously.
Okay.
But you will not be allowed to leave the compound. You can go outside, get some fresh air, you know, have fun with the horses. I don't care what you do. But you are not allowed to leave the premises. As for Gerard and Hadley, on the other hand, though, the two of you are under full-on, complete fucking lockdown.
God.
Lovely.
Yeah,
like I said, this is something they haven't encountered before. So until our lovely radio voice gets to know a little bit more of what happened or what changes have been made, you guys aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure
Fun for her.
the diamond-shaped thing in this chest doesn't fucking help.
Just ran away from somewhere, and now she's right back into somewhere she can't leave.
Yeah, funny how that
Fun
works.
for her.
Well, Gerard.
And the
was
funny thing. Oh, okay. I guess I'll keep going. Well, the funny thing is that whereas the other places you were trying to run away from, you could at least get out of. This has a large steel door between you and freedom. So.
Yeah, not really
Not
much like
going
a boarding school, so good luck with that.
And now Gerard has to deal with people. Oh shit, it's Bunny.
Okay, is there anything else that needs to be discussed? Because I can close the stream from now. I mean, maybe experience things, or how much experience do they get?
Well,
Yeah, they're on
honestly,
wheelchair.
Leon never got back to me on the chart that he wants me to use.
Ah,
So, and either way, I mean, this technically isn't the end of this mission, so they're
okay.
not getting anything.
Okay.
At the most EXP they're probably just gonna get is once Samson comes in, they can get the 25. But until then, they got nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So no allotment yet. We're gonna wait for Samson and everyone else. And
Not
frankly,
yet. Yeah, not yet. Frankly, I think this is probably where you were going to. I want to wait for whoever else is going to be playing to actually get in on this. That way I can distribute EXP, adequately.
Gotcha.
And at the same time, that way you only have to, allot merits once or twice. The 25 and whatever I decided to end up giving you guys.
Yeah, it was 25. Yeah. Okay. I'm now gonna close the stream. For
Yeah,
everyone at Twitch, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I still see there's 4 of you left. I know some of you are going to be participating in this event. Remember, no meta RP, nothing like that. But I figure most of you guys are good enough taste where you'll know it. But you know what you're going to have a taste for theme-wise with this group. So, see you later.